oh my goodness, wow, wow, wow opportunity to get them. Now is the time to buy them. Coloured sapphire is so incredibly rare anyway. At the moment, in the precarious mining situations with coloured sapphire being so rare. In fact, the miners who mined this have up sticks and gone, oh, do you know what, we're not getting any more. We're going to go and find some garnets in Mozambique. Honestly, the Tundra Sapphire, oh my word, you need to be buying it now and go and get it valued. Might be one of those gemstones to hold on to for a while before you do. Can't guarantee, I cannot guarantee anything's going to happen, but look, that's literally, there's only 20 left. You need to be getting them now, I can't offer these tomorrow, and I certainly, once this strand's gone, we are never getting this strand back again. And they're in 20.95. You need to, bulk buy them. Just get them. Do whatever you need to do. Beg, borrow, and don't steal. Don't steal, because that will be naughty. 0800 644 655 at £20 and 95 pence. ANYY85. They're beautiful. Have you seen Tundra Sapphire before?
I haven't, no. They look beautiful from over there. Can I see them?
Absolutely, outstandingly elegant.
Gorgeous.
Absolutely beautiful.
Amazing.
Beautiful. These are the last 10 that we have now. That's it. Last 9. 8. 7. Wow. Wow. They're beautiful. They're so beautiful. 5x4 to a 7x8. 30 carats. That quality. They've gone. So, wow. Let's just, oh my word.
I love the rubber tubing. When Danny said, do you want this as your challenge? I was like, give it to me now. I love it.
These look amazing. Look amazing. So talk us through what you've done.
Well, basically I cut tiny and finite, minute strips of the neon coloured leather.
And you use the leather glue?
Yes, so I just cut the length of rubber tubing I needed. I fed some of the wire, so we had this wire which is 1 mil.
Yeah. If I show you the back of this necklace, it'll give you an insight about... Good morning. I don't know why I'm going to tell you this, but my glasses have broken. Look. You said I could possibly have even got away with it. Look. Do you know who I think I look like today? That guy out, the young ones with the long hair. Neil. I look like Neil from the young ones. Morning, everyone. I'm going to have to do a Jack Duckworth. I'm going to have to put tape around my specs, I think. It's going to be attractive, isn't it? Anyway, morning everybody, hope you're all right. I'm Lucy, if you've not met me before. Welcome to JewelleryMaker. What a start to the show. It's okay that we're going to be very professional at some point because we're joined by the fabulous Maggie.
Hi Lucy, how are you?
What an introduction, hey. I'm very well, thank you. We've had quite an exciting morning so far, haven't we? It's all
we certainly have.
A little bit manic.
Crazy, yeah. Crazy. Far too manic for my liking first thing in the morning.
Yeah, do you know what? Today, can I tell you a story? Not only have I broken my glasses, but on the way here, I went to a known establishment where you can get takeaway food and a drive-through to get a big fat cup of tea. And I put it, bizarrely, in the footwell of Drew's car that I'm driving this morning. Why I did that rather than putting it in the cup holder at the side of me, I have no idea. But I leant over and put it in there. And then I set off driving, and when I got to work I went, oh, that cup of tea is completely upside down and the whole thing's gone everywhere. So I'd like to make a public apology on live television to my husband. Sorry, I've soaked your car and it now stinks of tea. But I've been told it could be worse. Coffee smells bad, smells worse, and it didn't have any milk in it at that point, so that's okay. Right, I'm glad we got that established. There's all the shenanigans of this morning. I'm sure there's going to be plenty more though as we carry on, because I've got Kerry with me on camera too, everybody! Hi, Kerry. We've got Cassie on the floor. You're going to do a little bit of singing for us, Cass? Here I am. Hi, everybody. Hello. You're actually in one of those moods today. Are you all right, little cheeky lady? What's she got? What's your news? Nothing? Holidaying?
Yeah, I've got a holiday.
Holiday?
In about 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, where are you going?
Tenerife.
You're going to Tenerife? Ugh. I'm probably going to end up in, I don't know, down the road in a local cafe for a week or something at this rate. And then we've got the fabulous Dion who is producing. And she says, hi. Now, Dion, no, I don't need to ask, but we are doing bargains today, aren't we? There's no other way. There's no other way. And for all your Dionites out there, follow the work of Dion. She is going to price slash trash and demolish today, and then make your presence known. It's Ollie. Now go on my Facebook page if you haven't done so yet and have a look at Ollie's amazing single that he's written, and follow his music. It's amazing, and he's writing an album, and you're all going to buy it, and it's all going to be fabulous. So Ollie, would you like to make your presence known? Without Ollie, that wouldn't happen. What amazing television this is. I tell you, by the end of today, we are getting that BAFTA. Right, let's get rocking and rolling. We've got bargain after bargain after bargain. Now, we are very aware that the majority of the UK this morning is roasting, and there's a little bit of a heat wave taking place, so we're going to have to work extra hard. I'm also aware that apparently some places have already started with their thunderstorms that are due in as well, so I do sympathise, but at the same time I'm quite pleased because it means you're more likely to stay in and shop. Because we know the weather is so warm, we are going to do drastic measures to keep you enticed this morning. So should we start with an early bird, and should we start as we mean to go on? You better do something amazing on this one, Dion. No pressure, yeah? Like she needs to be told. Okay, so you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 reels. 7 reels of 1.5mm genuine leather cord. Keep it real, says Ollie. He's hilarious. This is going to be an amazing show, isn't it? Okay, so you're going to be getting, no, it says 10 meters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's because there's 1.5 meters on each one. 2 lots of each colour, folks. 2 lots of each colour. And is it 2 lots of each colour and then? Yeah, bear with me a second. I'll just find out the exact the exact components that build this offer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So free phone number 0800 644 655. Now, leather cord, obviously, you can use it in so many different mediums of jewellery that we now do. We're going to be focusing a little bit on kumihimo and different braiding techniques and different threading materials today. And I can confirm you're going to be getting, I love that gorgeous graphite grey, isn't it? That's a really gorgeous graphite. Lovely, lovely. That's my favourite colour of car, incidentally.
Is it?
I do love grey. I love your top. Yeah. I'm loving greys. So that's a beautiful, beautiful grey hue. So you're going to get 1.5mm on each of these. 5 metres of that one. 5 metres of... Hang on. Right, I was thinking, I do apologise, I was thinking 10 metres in total. 10 metres of the red, you're actually going to get 10 metres of all of them, but 5 metres of the grey. So you're going to get 10, 20, 30, 35 metres of leather cord in total. Oh, we're starting as we mean to go on, aren't we? Absolute gobbledygook. Now, we've got less than 100 of these in stock now. We start off with 100, we've got 93 of these on offer. If you're caller 101, you'll be paying full price for them, but we're going to do an amazing, let's prove that Dion is in the hot seat offer. Well done, Mary, you've already got 2 there. I've got Catherine and Tina, and gosh, we're busy already today. This is an early bird special with a vengeance. So you're going to get 10 metres of the black, 10 metres of the red, 10 metres of the white, and 5 metres of that amazing graphite grey. Leather cords of 1.5mm. Maggie, how do you tend to use them?
I tend to use them for bracelets, like little sort of beachy type bracelets. You know, the type of things you wear on holiday.
So would you braid them, or would you just use them as single strands?
I've done both. Yeah, they're fine to braid. You can incorporate them with other bits and pieces as well. I like putting sort of dangly bits on them, some droppers on them as well. And I think those colours are great for men also. So as well as women, they're really good colours.
Yeah, that's a really great point.
Yeah. So yeah, really useful in your stash.
Really useful in the stash. And let's just be practical for a moment as well. Have you seen the price of just, you know, sewing for leather when you put in around crochet cardigans and that sort of thing, those type of details, and even shoelaces, leather style shoelaces, just even buying strips. How much would you pay elsewhere for 1 metre of leather? We've got 35 metres. 35 metres. This is ridiculous. £8.95. Yeah, come on! Ah, I'll tell you what, I should have been a drummer. Check it, that's amazing! £8.95 for 35 metres. Most people are actually now bulk buying. If you go to and if you come through to a small queue, it's going to be brilliant. I'm on screen too much at the moment. I'm running out of words. Bored of my own voice. He must be really bored of me. I'm sorry. I am sorry. It's all right. I've got a day off tomorrow. I'm back with you Friday. Brilliant. But if you are in a little bit of a queue on the phone lines, don't worry. We answer your call in the order that you've pressed your option 1. And if you're on the website, just make sure you check out your baskets as soon as you can. So the code is VEGC37. This is real leather. This is not leatherette. This is genuine leather. You're going to get 35 metres for £8.95. Dion is producing, folks. She's an absolute price destroyer. Quality remains the same. Price goes extra low. We're going to have a snazzy little day today. Got an amazing little day going on. Can I also these are absolutely amazing. We're going to be doing these just after 10 o'clock, and they are on a gemstone strands of distinction with a vengeance. Let me see if they will show up for you like that, because the depth of colour is really, really impressive on these. Let me take these out of the box. Now, if you have got a phone in your hand, don't worry, we know you're there. We've actually, though, got more people on the phone lines and on the website than we have pieces available, bundles of that available. So it's on a first come, first served basis. So if you are on the phone lines, you're answering the order that you press your option 1. If you've got this in your basket on the website, it's not yours until you've checked your basket out. So that allocation that's coming down isn't actually going to you until you confirm that purchase. Now, you can confirm your purchases as many times as you like within a day. You could check out your baskets 100 times. You could shop online, you could shop on the phone lines, and collectively it's only £2.95 to have everything sent to you for the whole day. £8.95 on that offer. I'm going to wish you luck because it will sell out. Good luck. Our first text message in for the day. Hi, Lucy. I think you look like... Who? Nana Masuli, but you're probably too young to know who she is. Looking forward to today's show. Do you know what? The only reason that I know who this is because my mum and my husband say the same when I wear these. What does she sing? What does she sing? I thought I looked like a little bit more like Neil from the Young Ones, but Nana Masuli, at least she's female. What did she sing? She was born in 1934. Brilliant, we're going well. She's from Greece. Oh, that'll be my tanned complexion from a bronzer pack this morning. What did she sing? What did she sing? She sang quite a famous song, didn't she?
I can't think.
No, I can't either. Dion's going to find... Can you text in what did Nana Masuli sing? Am I saying it right? And if you could text it in the way that it's sung as well, so if you could just phone in and sing it down the phone to us, that'd be really useful. There's another text in. If it's taking the mickey out of me and my specs, pardon? Talking about Ollie. Morning, Lucy. I've just sourced Ollie's YouTube song, Ollie, You're Fab. Beautiful video too, and that's love, Debbie Pepper. If you go onto my presenter page on Lucy Nichols Presenter, you will see, it's probably, I'm not very good on Facebook, so there's only probably been another post or so, 1 or 2 since then. You will see on there the song that Ollie's written. Go on it. So go on Lucy Nichols Presenter. You can like my page while you're there at the same time if you like. Are you playing Nana Masuli's music? What was that? Yeah, they're trying to find a song that I might know. The White Rose. I don't know. But thanks. That's really nice of you. Right, we are going to challenge Maggie today because it's not like she's got anything else to do. She's got loads of things going on today. Right, Maggie, we're going to give you a double trouble offer, but you can use them whatever you want to with it. So just help yourself to the wire, and if you can just take notes so everyone can know what you've used at the end of the show, that would be brilliant. Now, it's an amazing double trouble offer. These are really stunning gemstones and a great shape and size, I think.
Really nice shape, yep.
Are you happy?
I am. Those are lovely, I really like them. Great colours, really nice variety of colours, yeah. So I could grade them for colour.
Oh, look, you're going soft focus and squinty-eyed. You're thinking, aren't you? You're thinking, that's the designer face. No, that's the designer face. When they go into designer mode, it's like they go a bit soft focus and they zoom into the gemstone.
That's what we do, yes.
But yeah, the colours are fab.
And with them being a sort of a soft bicone, you might say. Yeah. Because they're not harsh around the edges, are they?
Yeah, I think that's a great way of,
shape.
yeah, a soft bicone. Some people would even consider these a little bit like this cross between a bicone and a rice bead, maybe. They are beautiful. Now, the beauty of fluorite does come in a fantastic variety of colours, and you've got all of them here. So because Mother Nature has put these colours together, they work. You've got the delicate yellow golden tones, you've got deep rich purples, you've got lilac tones, you've got delicate lemon tones, you've got rich golden tones, you've got slight blue hue coming through, really deep intense colours, and then the mellow tones. So you've got lots of versatility. The fact that you can take this apart and then just colour graduate and separate everything out. Excuse me a second. So everyone just choked on some air. Very useful as a human being that relies on that to live. FNGC65. You'd have thought evolution would have, sorted that out by now, wouldn't you? Choking on air. I need to work on my breathing. Thanks, Ollie. So they go from 8x1 up to an 11x9. It's quite unusual to see a graduation of bicone like this as well. So it's nice to have that graduation in size. It's very subtle, but it's there. And obviously, you've got opportunities to make masses of earrings with these. You're going to be able to pair up absolutely tons of them. Bicones are really fabulous within tiara techniques as well. And do you know what we're going to do today? Dion is going to give you buy one and you get the other strand for £3. This is amazing. Again, they're genuine gemstones. Fluorite's a gemstone we don't see enough of at all. There's lots of you adding these onto your order. I can see people who've already bought the early bird as well. Remember, the more that you buy from us, the more you save. So it actually is a sensible thing to do, to buy lots. 0800 644 655 8.1 up to an 11x9. It's 115 carats on each strand. 0800 644 655. Keep your texts coming in this morning. Let us know what you're up to. Have you got an exciting weekend planned? Have you got an exciting weekend planned, peeps? Kerry's just gone. No, I'm boring her. No, not changing your hair colour this weekend, Kerry? No, staying with the pink. It's fab, loving it. I love the fact that you've matched your trousers to your hair.
Thanks.
She's fab. Do you know what? Kerry's one of those people that if you saw her walking down the street, you think she's a fashion designer. She puts these amazing outfits together. She's going, yes, it's true. Take the compliment and move on. Cassie, you doing anything exciting this weekend?
It's my dad's 50th birthday.
It's your dad's 50th birthday. That's a really exciting weekend. Does he know what's going on? Are we allowed to say anything?
It was his birthday last week.
It was his birthday last week, but it's the party this weekend. Have you got lots of friends and family coming?
Yeah.
Yes. Have you got a new outfit for the occasion?
I might have to buy one.
You might have to buy one indeed. Maybe we could create her some jewellery to go with this yet to buy outfit today. Maggie, exciting weekend planned? I know we're only on Wednesday, but it's nice to look forward to the weekend.
I'll be doing some bits and pieces of work, prepping up for my next show, I should think.
Nice. Well, apparently it's going to chuck it down at the weekend. So
It's going to be thundery, isn't it? So that's a good
is.
excuse to stay inside, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, nothing terribly exciting planned.
Ah, well, that's nice though. That's nice just to be able to chill out and work. Dion, exciting plans for the weekend? You're going to London? What are you going to go to London for? Going for a birthday meal, then going out? Cool, cool, cool. Sunny London, my love. I've been there the last 2 weekends. I've literally left my life savings down there. And Ollie, any nice plans for the weekend? He's got date night tomorrow night. He's got a babysitter. Where are you going to go, do you know? No, he's going on date night for his wife tomorrow. It is with his wife. It's not going like on speed dating like the boys from yesterday's show. I don't know if I was supposed to tell you that. And a charity event in Bromsgrove to raise money for bipolar. And are you performing there? You're just going to the event. Fantastic. Wow. Yeah. So $11.95 on these, which is amazing. And of course, as always, it's the gemstones that really sets us apart from other jewellery making suppliers. There's no other channel quite like us. In fact, there's no other company quite like us. It's not just us here at JewelleryMaker. Check out our sister channels.
Did you know you can purchase incredible jewellery featuring genuine gemstones on our sister channel Gems? Come along and see what treasures you can find.
Okay. Oh, now you do actually need these in your life. I think specifically as well if you're going to be using gemstone strands of distinction. So those are gemstones that really are of an incredibly high elite caliber. These are 925 sterling silver and 925 sterling silver 9-carat yellow gold plated lobster claw clasps. You're going to be getting 20 in total. They're absolutely beautiful. It's the finish that really sets your jewellery apart from handmade, the difference between handmade and homemade. And I do think, you know, if you're going to be buying something like those rubies, don't you want to be using 925 sterling silver when they're as affordable as this? Okay, do me a favour. I'm going to show you one of these. Can anyone let me know? Can you text in? Anyone seen these in a local jewellery making supply shop recently? How much you'd pay for? Well, you're going to get 10 in the silver colour, which are 925 sterling silver, and 10 in the 9-carat yellow gold plated 925 sterling silver, giving you 20 in total. From my experience, a 925 sterling silver clasp, what was that noise then? I thought that sounded like Maggie going, ooh. Was it?
No, it's
what are you doing?
It wasn't. It's outside. Somebody's outside moving stuff in the shop.
It sounded like you went, ooh. Can you just do it just
to prove it wasn't?
Okay,
So I
not
didn't
quite
sound like that, did I?
ooh, how exciting noise I was hoping for. Thank you. Oh dear. Right, oh sorry, let me just show you the end of this, because your jump ring moves, so your piece of jewellery isn't going to be completely static. That's great for, you know, when you just want the fab articulation when you've got a lovely strand, either for a bracelet. Lots of people are multi-buying on this offer. I can tell you now, I have not been able to find these this morning anywhere near the price that we're going to go to. They're solid 925 sterling silver. Right, let's get perspective. Solid 925 sterling silver. 20. Do you think that you could find them anywhere for, well, has anyone texted in? Anyone text in? Someone's found them for, really? Oh, I didn't find them that low this morning. 81 pence this morning, someone's texted. Thank you so much. Well, 81 pence, 81 pence for silver. They don't do gold. Thank you very much. That's the lowest price so far. Min text in is 81 pence for one of these in 925 sterling silver. So you are getting 95 sterling silver, 10 of them, and then 10 in 95 sterling silver with a 9-carat yellow gold plate. They are ridiculous. They're going to be the most ridiculous price. If you think 81 pence, do you know, I was finding them around about the £1 mark this morning, so it would have been about £20. Okay, it was about the lowest price I could find. We're going to do an amazing offer for 150 people. Or 150 offers. So if somebody buys 10, obviously that's going to take our quantity down. We've got a quantity of 150 of these packs. If you want to seriously bulk buy, go for it. Today is the day to seriously bulk buy on these because they've never been anywhere near what we're going to do. 81 pence is the lowest price that has been texted in so far. £1.55 for a silver one, really? That's higher than I found. Oh no, actually, I found one at £1.60 something, didn't I? That takes you over £30, doesn't it? Thank you so much, and thank you so much for taking the time to text and web comment that in. Do you know what? Dion's in the hot seat. I love working with Dion because she does things like this. It's only a great price if you're taking advantage of it. 20 and 925 sterling silver. It works out at 39 pence a clasp. Let's have a look at the gold, shall we? 39 pence for a clasp, which is in solid 925 sterling silver. This is an amazing deal. Well done, loads of you there, and most people are getting bulk buying. Most people are actually buying two. A few people buy more than that, but on the most part, I would say the average purchase is two of these. You can, of course, just get one pack. You can get as many or as little as you want to, but whatever you do, make sure you get yourself at least one of those packs. But we're now over half the stock, well, approaching half the stock gone. Another text coming in. She sang, oh, hang on, right, okay. No, I don't know the song. Hang on, right. She sang, take the water or the wine, because apparently I look like Nana Muscuri. She sang, take the wine, the water or the wine. Notice I said wine first. Take the water or the wine, take the rich man or the poor man, till the white rose blooms again. She had a beautiful voice. Dreadful glasses and looked awful, but she had a beautiful voice. And that's from Maureen in Lancashire. Thanks, Dal. Don't actually know how that goes. Dion, just pop out here, please, Dal. This is Dion, everybody. This is who is responsible today. We're going to have a great show today. Dion, yeah? I think it would be really, really rude if people, first of all, didn't see you properly this morning. Okay. But also, can you just give your rendition of Nana Muscuri's song that you just did round my ear?
It doesn't go like this, but I was like, take the water or the wine, take the da-da-da-da-da. But I know it don't go like that.
But that was amazing, and that's what I have to cope with. Yes. You think I'm random? Where do you think it comes from? Take the water from the wine. You see, there'll be loads of people now at home going, no! And how many of you are singing it at your TV? And how many of you now are, your ears are bleeding? 0800 644 655, welcome! They're seriously, do you know what, that my team today. Would you like to send any text in for Dion? I think she's, yeah, I think she's in need of some attention. Anyone would like to send some text in to Dion? Tell her how amazing she is, and then maybe she doesn't have to talk as much as she's doing. Yeah. Love it. Should we, let's price slash some tools next, she's just said. Okay, let's do that. Box number, do you get all of these? Are you serious? Right. We've got, have we got any of those clasps left? Okay, we have got 20 of those yet to allocate. So, we have now got more people with that in their baskets of the Lobster Gold Class, and we have stock available. We're just going to wait for confirmation on that. So, good luck to you at £7.95. Got to have them really, haven't you? Got to. It's the Lucy Law. Right. I am in jewellery making absolute heaven. First off, Tools, 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 tools. You can never have too many, and as you develop in your jewellery making, and sorry for those of you who've been jewellery making for years, I don't want to patronise you here, as you develop in your jewellery making, you'll find that you want to duplicate on tools. Isn't that the case, Maggie? Especially flat nose pliers for me.
That's just what I was going to say, flat nose pliers, yes. If you're opening jump rings, for example, especially stronger jump rings, like in the current mixed findings pack, having 2 pairs of flat nose pliers makes life much, much easier for you. Yeah.
Totally, and I also think, depending on what you want to do, depends on the grip that you want to have on them as well. So sometimes if you want to do something really tight, it's quite nice to have sort of narrower handles on them, so you feel like you can get a bit more intricate. And that's what you're going to get here. You're going to get different grip handles and different types of tools. Now, if you've never ever started making jewellery before, warmest of welcome. Do you know what we're going to offer today? If you phone in today, and if you sign up online today, and you agree to sign up to our newsletter, we're going to give you 20% off your whole day's order. How nice are we? We're like, well, nice. We're really nice. Do you know what's really fab about these as well? They're blue. And most of our toolkits, well, our main toolkit is pink. So this is great for all of you gents out there, or also for you ladies who just don't want pink. So we have got brilliant, brilliant, brilliant pliers. You will need all of these at some point as well. So don't think that you're just getting them and, oh, I'm only just starting out, I'm only just going to need them. At some point in your jewellery making, you'll be using all of these. Now have a look and find for me, if you can, again, Comfort Grip chain nose pliers. Can we get some price comparisons from everybody out there, please? Comfort Grip chain nose pliers. We've also got the Comfort Grip on the flat nose pliers. And the crimping pliers are the ones, so basically you pop your crimp bead on the end of something. A crimp bead will stop your beads coming off. You then literally crimp it. It gives it like a little kink within the bead that you've put on, that's specifically for crimping. And in fact, here we go. So these are the crimping pliers just here. Can you see the sort of jaggedy little teeth? And you pop that under the crimp bead. Now with your first purchase, you're going to receive a free DVD and booklet anyway that will talk you through how to use these pliers. So you've got Comfort Grip on the flat nose and the round nose, Comfort Grip on the chain nose and the flat nose, okay? Now you've also got the crimping pliers, and they aren't an official Comfort Grip, but they're incredibly comfy and they've got that wider handle. You're then going to be getting, and these are great for more intricate work, round nose pliers. I love these round nose pliers. I think they just give you, it feels like you've got real control, and you can do very, very delicate work with these as well. You've then got the flat nose pliers in the same type of handle, and your cutters as well, all in the blue. Has anyone texted in with a price comparison on a pair of pliers for me? 60777 is the number you can text into, and I would like to know your price comparison for one pair of pliers, because you'll be absolutely shocked and amazed when we do six pairs of pliers. 6 sets of pliers. 6 pliers. And hello, they are, if you are a follower of Dion, therefore you're a Dionite, you will know that her favourite colour is blue, so she's going to do something extra special on these. Okay, we'll show you the price that we were going to do. I don't know what I need to do these, I'm going to have to go to the optician on the way home. I could wire wrap them in the meantime. I wonder if I could just glue them. I'm trying to get my head around what to do. I'm just going to wait to go to the optician. In the meantime, I might get some sellotape. Right, or any other type of sticky tape, or blue tack, or white tack, or sticky stuff. Right, right. 19.95 is what we would have done initially. Okay, so for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs of pliers. Okay, 6 pairs of pliers. And already, for 6 pairs of pliers, we're at what? £3.30 something each pair? Can you find any pairs of pliers out there for £3.30 odd? Oh my word, that works out at less than £2.50 a pair of pliers. Congratulations, Joan and Linda and Regina and Julie and Leslie and Eleanor and Angela and Mary and Pamela. Go for it. £15 for 6 pairs of pliers.
That's crazy.
You could.
That's fabulous. Just fantastic.
It is absolutely amazing. The lowest pair of pliers that I've been able to compare in terms of quality, the lowest price I think I found was about £6.95 for 1 pair. What?
I'm just trying to think. Last time I got a pair of crimp pliers, they're about £6 or £7. And you've got a set of those in there, haven't you, as well? And the narrow-nosed ones also, which is even better because you get in closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have. You've got the flat nose and you've got the chain nose as well. So you can get really in tight with these and get really... Your tools make such a difference. I remember when I first started making jewellery, I used to use basically all my dad's fishing stuff. The pliers from his toolkit in the house. And I used to use the boxes that he kept his boilies in. I used to empty those out so it was a bit of a fishy smell. And I used to use fishing wire to thread all the beads on. And I remember I used to use my dad's old pliers. That's how I first got started. £14.95 for 6 pairs of professional pliers. Amazing, amazing. I tell you what, as a birthday present, when I first started out, I would have absolutely loved that. And I don't know if I could have found anywhere that could have offered me. No, I just know there wasn't. Anywhere I could have, probably 2 pairs at a push.
Yeah, I mean, you can sometimes get sort of really cheap ones, but they're rubbish. You know, they are. When I started off with using a set of electrical pliers, little sort of mini electrical pliers. Yeah. And I thought it was fantastic until I realised they marked the wire really badly because they had sort of serrated grips on them, on the jaws. And so all this jewellery I was making had a really poor finish because the pliers were rubbish.
And that's it. If you don't get the right tools, it's not going to do your gemstones justice. Hello, Kerry darling. Do we think that's Illinois? Hello, darling. Hello, Kerry. Oh, for heaven's sake. I just bought a pair of crimping pliers for $15, Kerry, in America. Oh, for heaven's sake. 1 pair of comfort grip pliers range from $4.95 to $9.95 each. Tracy in South Yorkshire. Thank you, Tracy and Kerry. I love you both muchly. Oh, Kerry, for heaven's sake. Nana had a voice like an angel, not a price-slashing rapper. I still love you though. Okay, those prices coming, we would be lost without you. That's from Lee and Kent. If you've just tuned in, I've been compared to Nana Muscuri this morning and we had somebody attend in part of the lyrics of one of her songs. Dion did a rendition and she does sound a little bit more like a price-slashing rapper. She's quite enjoying that. Yeah. Wait till my husband finds out what you compared me to. He's not home right now though. He's currently with our little boy at Monkey Music. They'll currently be singing a song, Where is Monkey? Where is Monkey? Sitting in the middle of the ring. It's true. Where Monkey hears the music, he plays peekaboo. Now, do you know, I honestly swear on everything this morning, I woke up with the Thomas the Tank Engine theme tune in my head. That's how my life's changed. There 2, there 4, there 6, there 8. Lovely. Choo choo. Yeah, chuggington. Yeah. I know, Ollie and I are parents to new parents-ish, sort of. We're a bit jaded now. Not together. We are. Yeah, we're going to India together. Our other halves don't know this yet. We had just decided this morning, and we've both got children, but not together. No. Another text come in. Hi Lucy, met you yesterday. Was my daughter on the workshop with Linda. Had a fab day. Made my first piece of jewellery. So excited. Gloria. Gloria, Gloria. Gloria, do you know what? I've got to really apologise. I hardly saw you guys for any time at all yesterday, but you were just so lovely, and I know Linda had a lovely, lovely day. So mwah, I'm glad you had a fabulous time. Congratulations on your first piece. The sense of satisfaction when you made your first piece. Get these pliers, folks, if you haven't got them yet. I have a young man with special needs. He has a prom tomorrow, and he's very excited, and he loves Lucy. So please say hi to him. His name is Wade. Wade from Susan and Ian. Wade, have a wonderful prom tomorrow and dance your socks off, because that's what proms are for. Have a really, really good time. Ollie's just said as well, he really likes your name, Wade. He said it's really cool. So Wade, have an amazing prom tomorrow. Do you know, I saw, honestly, we're sorting out the loft because we've had it converted, and now we've got to put all the trash from the loft back sort of in the eaves of the loft somehow. So we were going through some stuff to try and chuck out a bit more. Well, I came across my old prom photos. I had a prom? Yeah. At school, yeah. We had two. I had one when I was 16 and one when I was 18. Did you not have a prom, Ollie? You went to a boys' school. Did you have a lads' night? Ooh, playing ruggers. Right. Lovely, lovely. I'm glad we've moved on from that. It was a tragic experience. The image of what I look like on my prom, awful, awful.
Did you have a big sort of fluffy dress on?
No, it was a red dress that was quite fitted. It was awful. And then my mum made me a wrap out of chiffon. And then I had these black clunky shoes on, because really chunky heels and chunky shoes were quite in at the time. And I'd had my hair put up, but my hair was put up to such a point it looked like I was a bit extra taut. And I'd had my makeup done in a department store by obviously someone who was training. It was just the biggest disaster you've ever seen in your life. Right, crack on. We're going to this. Oh, I thought so. Okay. I'm going to warn you now, this kit will sell out. The price is going to be amazing, but the big wow factor, your findings in this kit are 9-carat rose gold, 95 sterling silver findings. Come on, let's get ourselves a bargain. There to the 4, the 6, the 8. I'll give this kit the Thomas the Tank Engine theme tune. What am I doing? Right. Also to warn you, it's got that amazing little ball chain in it. If you've not seen this before, this is just beautiful. It's a platter of decadence, this is. It's called Timeless Luxury, and I think this is absolutely the perfect name for it. You are going to love it. But, do you know what? We've got loads of you buying it already. If not, oh, actually, if you're on the website, you'll have seen it. Can I show you the findings first off? Now these findings on their own are usually $14.95. That's a chain along the top is 7 inches. Now it's 925 sterling silver with 9-carat rose gold overlay. It's beautiful. Do you know what? The price of this kit is going to be absolutely amazing. The findings alone are usually $14.95. If you're after a bargain, Dion's in the hot seat. She's producing for you today. You're also going to get 10. Then 925 sterling silver. You need this, and you don't even need to be using the kit within the confines of the kit. Perhaps with this kit, you'd want to use some of the 925 sterling silver findings with this. Perhaps you'd want to save some of them for your gemstone stranded distinction. They're really hard to come by in kits at the moment. Now you're going to get these beautiful shepherd hooks as well. Look at the elegance. These are my favourite shape of shepherd hook. Can you see? You could even got the hallmarking of the 925, or the 925 stamp I should say, just there. They're incredibly elegant. You're going to get 2 pairs of those. A really lovely toggle clasp. Your crimp beads, which are so beautiful, I probably wouldn't crimp them and hide them. I'd probably use those as actual beads. And then you've got the crimp bead covers as well. Again, I wouldn't use those just to cover, well actually I'd probably use a crimp bead of maybe a copper or something and then use that on top. I just think use these to the best of their ability. You've got a beautiful lobster claw clasp as well, quite sizable one there, and some jump rings. Then you've got all of your threading materials. If you've got the Thomas Tank Engine theme tune in your head, sorry Dion. There to the 4, the 6, the 8. Right. Now, the gemstones, you are just going to love the price of this so much. I'm excited. So, first off, the chain. You're going to get a metre. Now, it's absolutely beautiful. Do these, you know when you use this chain, Maggie, if you chop it, what happens if you
It's like
chop
balls
the
with little bits in between. Do you want a pair of snippers?
If you chop it, do they all come off?
No, oh heavens, no, they're all joined with each other, joined together. So you can chop them into ends and they're not going to fall apart. It's fabulous. It's so fluid.
It's beautifully fluid. Now you're going to get a whole metre. A whole metre. And doesn't that work beautifully with the 925 sterling silver findings? This chain is actually, let me double check this for you. I'm pretty sure it's plated copper. It's brass. It's rose gold plated. So that is rose gold on top of brass. Fab. Okay, so that's a metre. Now you get loads of free gifts in here as well. This is rude. Free. How much are they, Carrie? Free. Okay. Oh, you're going to get some free rubies. Told you, it's ridiculous. 80 carats. Now they're a matte finish. You can use the tumbler and polish these up if you want to. You can actually polish those up. So they've got a matte finish, so if you wanted to, you can do. And it just, they're just fab because it just gives you the opportunity to use ruby without it being really shiny and in your face sparkly ruby.
I think that ruby's lovely. I think it's
I love
fabulous.
it. I really love it.
I think it's just so sort of earthy and so organic.
Yeah.
You normally think that ruby's really faceted and highly polished, etc. Whereas this is just really kind of natural. If you look at museums sometimes, look at jewellery museums, they say things like ruby in rings or in necklaces, whatever, and you think, is that a ruby? And that's just what that reminds me of. It's got a real kind of earthy
It's an
feel to it.
integrity to it,
Yeah,
hasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Sort of honesty to it, yeah.
Yeah. Love that. So you're going to get that strand for free. Also within this kit, you're going to get 2 strands of genuine freshwater cultured pearls. I know, and they're beautiful. They're beautiful quality. They're absolutely beautiful quality. Look at these. Look at these. Really stunning quality. You've got rice shape, which are a 6x5, and then you've also got the cream culture pearls, which are a 6. They're a 6x5, but obviously you can see they've been drilled in the opposite way to give you different looks. They're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Now each of those strands of pearls are 38 centimetres in length. Absolutely exquisite. Just gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Now the other free gift that you're going to be receiving, and everything is going to be price reduced as well, is you get these. Now these, whenever we have them, they sell out in seconds. This has been a really, really fundamental part of the designs that Maggie has made for you today. They are absolutely gorgeous. They are the sari threads, and you're going to get the rose gold, the antique bronze, and the copper colour. They're beautiful, 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 and you're going to be getting 375 metres in total. 375 metres, so 125 metres of each colour, 125 metres on each reel. So the kit is absolutely gorgeous. You've got 925 sterling silver findings with 9 carat rose gold plate on there. It's beautiful. You've then also got your threading materials, 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metres clear elastic, 80 metres of monofilament. Over a third of the stock's has already gone. You've got all of your sari silks, threads. You've got your 2 strands of genuine freshwater culture pearls. You've got a real strand of ruby in there. You've got the strand of the chain as well. There is no need to start making jewellery with plastic or glass or anything other than genuine gemstones when you have opportunities that cost you next to nothing for what it is. Like this, you will not find this kit at this price anywhere else. I can swear to you now. 27.95. It's 925 sterling silver.
And rubies. And rubies.
And rubies. And pearls. I know. Well done, everybody. It's flying out. So we'll have a look how Maggie has used this kit. And I've got to say, Maggie, I'm nicking that. I'm having it. I just think this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Can we, Kerry, would you mind getting really close to this one? Because have a look. Have a look. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Let me take that off there. Now, it's got a clasp on the back. And to attach that clasp, have you just literally sort of wedged in the chain in the thread? So we've got people asking the best way to attach a clasp onto the chain.
So the way I did it with this, in this case, was I wound it round with some sari thread, fed it through the little loops in the end of the clasps, and carried on winding it round. And then I used a touch of glue in the ends. Normally I don't use glue. I don't really think I think it's kind of cheating using glue, but sometimes you have to do it. And so that's how I fixed that clasp on.
Fab. They're beautiful.
Oh, the pearls are lovely, aren't they?
That design, isn't that stunning? You must have loads of that chain left as well. That's amazing.
There's a fair bit of it left, yeah.
And then these earrings here, look at the rubies. Look at the rubies on there. Gorgeous. Now, Maggie hasn't cheated at all other than using a little dab of glue, and you can get our professional jewellery glue on our website. She's not used anything else other than the kit. Now, how elegant are these? Darling afternoon tea at the Ritz, sweetheart, yeah. Because obviously I did go to the Ritz last weekend.
Did you?
But today I only popped in and used the loo.
Oh.
But just so I could be nosy, really.
What was it like? Was it
beautiful?
Really sumptuous and decadent?
Yeah, it was amazing. Absolutely amazing. We could have had a cup of tea, because we hadn't booked for afternoon tea. We could have had a cup of tea. But I said this on ASA, but we didn't want to stay for a cup of tea because there was no one else in the area we would have been in. They probably just shoved us in the corner. No, it was a different bar area where you don't have to book, but there was no one in there who wanted people to watch.
Yeah, if you're going to sort of spend that money in that sort of establishment, you want to see what's going on, don't you?
Yeah. But it was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Now then, oh, check out this. Look at the Kumihimo using the sari threads. Now we've only got 43 of these left. We've got a lot of you with it in your baskets. Remember, it's not yours until you've checked your baskets out, so please do so. Well done, Julie, Roberta, Lou and Lisa, Mina and Mick and Meg, Debbie, Susan, Julie, Mick and Linda. You've all just jumped in there. Beautiful. And then another design as well. And is this the one we're going to learn how to do?
Yeah, this is what I'm working on.
This is amazing because you've got a Kumihimo technique that incorporates gemstones just part way through to give the central point to the bracelet. And you can see you've got the toggle clasp in action there. You must have absolutely loads left of bits and pieces of this.
Yes. If I were to search
have you got all of those threads left?
Is this it here? This one?
Wow, yeah.
So
haven't even touched the beading thread.
That's left.
Oh, the beading thread you just used for the earrings.
Those pearls in there are left.
Oh, I think we might have to put those available for somebody in a bead scoop. Me. No.
Elastic.
This is everything that's left.
The chain.
Loads of chain.
Some of the rubies.
More rubies.
And threads here.
And look at all the thread that is left. Even though Maggie has made, very thread heavy pieces. Wow. So that's everything left. Wow. So we've got some great design ideas, everything left over as well. So let's learn a technique.
Right, okay, so what I was going to show you was the way that I've added the beads onto the Kumihimo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, sorry to interrupt you, Maggie. Just to say, if you've never done any Kumihimo before, we do have DVDs available for you. They're only $4.95 each. This is really attractive, isn't it? Sexy, everything. I like.
So it just looks like a microphone now.
Yeah, Madonna, eat your heart out. I don't think Madonna would have a broken pair of glasses, does she really? Right, sorry, Maggie.
It's okay.
But just to say, if you are new to Kumihimo, you can have a look on our YouTube channels as well. We've got lots of Kumihimo workshops available on there and techniques, but we've also got the DVDs. Fab. So yeah, we're going to take a look at this.
Right, so there's different numbers of threads you can set up for Kumihimo. On this particular one, I've set it up with 8 threads. So it's like an 8 warp threads, they would call it. Each of the strands has got 4 individual threads, as you can see here. So there's 4 individual threads, and that just makes it a little bit more beefy. If you were to do it with a single thread, it would look very delicate and look fabulous, and it would take you ages and ages to do. So I've done 4 threads in each one. I've done 2 rose gold at the top and 2 rose gold at the bottom, and then on the 2 sides I've done the kind of greeny gold and the browny gold. I've started work on it, as you can see. And funny, you were talking about fishing gear earlier on. To actually weight it down, I use a fishing weight.
Oh, is that right?
Yes. Fishing weight and a trolley coin catch. And the way of doing kumihimo is very simple. It's a braiding technique, as you mentioned. There's DVDs out there.
Incredibly therapeutic.
Oh, it's just, what you're doing is you're doing that, and you're doing that, and you're turning it round, you're doing that again, and you're doing this. So it's not complicated. I've done this with kids. They love it. They get into it really, really quickly. Yeah. The slightly unusual part about this is actually adding the beads. So this has had about 8 centimetres of braiding done, and then adding the beads. So I'll try and show that to you now. I threaded up 5 beads onto one of the threads on the pale gold, the rose gold. This one's only got 3, that's because I've started working on it a little bit. The thread will just about go through those pearl beads, yeah. But some of the beads I had to ream. And the little trick for you is to actually use nail varnish on the ends. Unfortunately,
so you've got a little bit of a point.
So you've got a little bit of a point. I've tried using glue, it's not giving such a good effect.
Okay.
Yeah? So use nail varnish. It doesn't really matter what colour, because obviously you're going to cut it off at the end. And that will give you a nice sharp point. And if it starts to soften, just clip a couple of millimetres off it, and then carry on threading the beads.
Right, okay. That's amazing to know the thread goes through pearls.
I was amazed, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So what I'm doing is I'm picking the thread off here, the whole bunch of 4, and I'm going to slide along just one of the beads. I'm going to slide it underneath, yeah. Then take the threads over and put them back in the opposing slot, and just hold it down if you can there. Yeah. The next one works in the opposite way. So again, slide one thread under, one bead under, take it over, and put it in the opposing slot. Because I haven't put it on the other 2 threads, that's really useful because those help to anchor it down. So that one and this one. So again, take a bead, slide it under, make sure you hold it there, and put the thread in the opposing slot. And we're going to do the same here, except the bead slid down a little bit. Slide the bead under and the thread into the slot opposite. And again, what we can do is use the beadless threads. Is that a word, a beadless thread?
Yeah.
To help hold them down.
A thread without beads and beadless thread, yeah.
And the same here. Every so often it's best to pull it down so you're just putting some tension onto the threads. You're turning it around again. When I did the piece on the stand there, I used 5 beads on each of them, and that just gave enough to give a sort of almost like a little collar effect, a little chunky effect. You could, if you wished, obviously do this for the whole amount if you wanted, but I felt that was enough for that type of design.
Okay.
And that's kind of it.
And then you just carry on in exactly the same way.
And just carry on like that until you've run out of beads.
And once you've run out of beads, you're just going to be carrying
on. And then you're just carrying on with normal kumihimo, yeah.
Fab. Maggie, thank you so much. It's beautiful. Now, all of these will be photographed and put up onto the website. So when you get yours home, you'll be able to see the designs on the website to be able to copy if you would like. Now, we've only got 2 left, but we've got about over 10 of you, about 13 of you with it in your baskets. Means 11 of you definitely will be missing out. It's on a first checkout, first served basis. Remember, you can check out your basket as many times as you like, and it is only 1 post and packaging price. But right now, my favourite part of the show, should we go to the Wall of Fame? We're going to be doing the draw later. Let's see who's entered. Oh, Miss Bex. I'm sorry if I can't read properly. My spectacles are broken. Would you mind if I have a big piece of gaffer tape on my face for the rest of the show so I can wear my specs? Would you mind? No, my glasses. On my face. Right, let's start here with this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful entry. Wow, number 3. Wow, this is from Amrit in Harrow. Amrit, how are you? I've not spoken to you in ages. Amrit's one of our viewers from since the start, and I used to speak to you. I've not had an entry for ages. It's been a very long time since I participated in the Wall of Fame. It has, lovely. I've just finished making some maternity dresses for my sister and left with some pieces of lace I used on her dresses. I didn't feel like throwing them away. I thought I'd let them try them with something else, and then voila! She's put, here is the result of it. A lace pendant with some crystals and jade drops and some ribbon that goes through the jump rings and matching earrings. My sister loves this. It's a full suite of matching things like the dress with the lace and some lace on the jewellery. What do you all think? I think it's fabulous. It looks really regal and in real life, but not necessarily on the picture. Love to you all. Lots of love to everyone. I love you all. That's from Amrit in Harrow. Amrit, we love you too. Where have you been? Where have you been? Amrit made me a maternity dress.
No.
Yeah, it's amazing. She's amazing. She's ridiculous.
Wow.
You are ridiculously, fabulously talented. Mwah! And I miss you. So, welcome back to the world of JewelleryMaker Wall of Fame. That's fab, hun, number 3. What's with the numbers?
I'm not sure. Number 1? Oh, it's a handwritten one. Right, so this is from Alana in Inverness.
Hello, Alana. Beautiful.
Is that better? There we go. Hi to all at JM. This week's entry is a double strand necklace and bracelet set. Amethyst, rose quartz and clear quartz, all from JM. The necklace sits really well in the neck because of the weight of the amethyst. Best wishes to all, Alana, up in Inverness. I think that's a really good point about the weight of the stones holding the necklace nicely in place. Fabulous.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's all amethysts and quartz and things. Lovely.
Beautiful, really beautiful.
Works well. Those two colours work super together.
Definitely. And oh wow, check this out for colour. Number 4, and this is from Michelle. Near home, Firth. How is the wrinkle stocking tea room, darling? How's it all going up there? Hi all at JM Towers. Here's my entry to this week's Wall of Fame. It's a tiara made from 0.6 gold-plated copper wire and moonstone, all from JewelleryMaker. I hope Jenny's son is feeling better. Please give her our love. Good luck to all the waffers, but not too much as I could do with the win. All the best from Michelle Rathbone from Dunford Bridge near Homeford. Michelle, that's a fab design. You're really precise with your wire work there. Number 4, oh, I do love Homeford. Oh, I do. The wrinkle stocking tea room. Oh, I love it. Yeah. Prawn jacket potato, it's fab.
If you say so.
Anyway, crack on, come on, stop getting distracted.
Barbara Fletcher, this is from Barbara. I'm not sure where Barbara's from. Anyway, hello all you lovelies. This week's Wall of Fame entry is made of pink and purple wire and clear quartz rounds, all from JM. It's a commission piece, so I'm hoping the customer will be pleased. All the best, Barbara. Barbara, how could you not be pleased? It looks fabulous. I think it's lovely. And I like the colours you've used in it as well, pinks and purples.
Really fab. Well done, Barbara. And just have a moment for the best floor manager in the whole wide world. Don't tell Amelia I said that. We are so lucky with our floor managers. Look, Cassie has fixed my specs temporarily, but to be honest, with what's going on in my life at the moment and how I'm here all the time, that actually probably will be the fixture that stays for about 3 months. Nana Muscuri has returned. Right, number 5 here. Wow, hello Wendy. That's stunning. Isn't that impressive?
Fabulous.
Wowzers. Number 5. And it says, hope you like my carnival mask pendant. It's made from pink, green and gold colour wire, all JM wire and silver plated wire from my stash. Much love from Wendy. Wendy, that's amazing. I'd hang that on the wall. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible.
It looks like really neat wire work as well.
Yeah, very neat. Yeah. That's amazing. Number 5. Good luck to you. Right, we are going to be going to a short break. When we come back though, it's Ruby, 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 Ruby. Now look at these. Oh, we're in a different league. We're in a different league, aren't we? Raspberry tones.
Gorgeous.
Clarity. They're amazing, amazing, amazing. Don't go anywhere. Grab those on the other side of this.
Join guest designer Gemma Crow for our Adventures with Beading Thread DVD. Gemma will guide you through a variety of techniques from basic to more advanced ways you can use beading thread, including how to create flowers, weaving and plaiting techniques, and much more. To get your hands on a copy, simply contact our call centre. Get creative with JewelleryMaker. Do you have a question that you need answering?
Well, did you know you can ask to speak to an accredited jewellery professional in our call centre?
Trained by the GIA, you can ask us any gemological question and we'll do our best to help.
We don't just sell gemstones, we know gemstones.
That's why when you buy from us, you're buying with confidence. Buy your genuine gemstones from genuine accredited jewellery professionals.
When shopping with JewelleryMaker, you can add as many items to your order in one day and only pay one postage and packaging charge. We have 2 delivery options. Standard delivery at just £2.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 4 to 6 days. Or opt for our premium delivery at just £4.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 3 to 4 days. Happy shopping with JewelleryMaker.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order for just 50p and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from the Genuine Gemstone Company.
Hi Jewellery Makers, if you're a Freeview viewer, you can now continue to watch the show live by switching over to channel 64. Our brand new 24-hour channel is available to the majority of homes in the UK, so grab your remote now to make sure you don't miss a thing.
The Collector's Choice features high-caliber gemstones which are prized for their outstanding attributes. They could be examples of rare gemstones, gemstones of pure clarity or exceptional quality. They're all hand-faceted by our experienced lapidarists in our cutting houses in the heart of Jaipur. This maximises the brilliance and lustre of the gemstones. The Collector's Choice from JewelleryMaker.
Now I do appreciate that there are different qualities of everything really that you can buy in life. If you think about, we were talking the other day on air about a little black dress. You can have exactly the same cut and shape and design of a little black dress and it can cost you a lot more in one type of material than another and a different quality of the same type of material. So silk, for example, you get loads of different qualities of silk, don't you, Maggie? And with different quality of silk, you're going to be paying different prices.
Absolutely. Sometimes you get very fine, sometimes you get very chunky. Absolutely, yeah.
And that's the same for gemstones. Now, these are just incredible. What is beyond incredible is the fact that these are only heat treated. Can I cut this strand up, please? Can I cut it up? Yeah? Yeah. Is that all right, Cassie? Thanks. I'm going to show you why. Could I possibly have a white, have we got a white board or even one of the beige ones, just a lighter surface? Just because they're so rich in colour. Thank you, darling. Okay, so I'm going to need some, and just some cutters. Perfect, brilliant. Thank you, darling. Perfect. Okay. The reason, so this is your strand, the way it's going to come to you. I would absolutely, 1,000,000% appreciate right now if you could find for me a 4x2 ruby, single ruby, or a 7x4, or something around those lines, and tell me how much for one ruby, okay? Now obviously there are different qualities out there. I can't guarantee they're going to be exactly the same clarity, exactly the same intensity of colour. But what you could compare and what you might find it quite hard to find is this quality of ruby without it being filled. Most rubies, and it's a practice that's done on rubies by some of the world's most regal and impressive and designer jewellers, most places fill rubies to establish this colour. The places that charge a lot more, you'd expect only the treatment of either leaving it natural or heat, and these have only been heat treated, so they are in a different league. That colour there is natural. This ruby has not been filled, it's not been injected. This is Mother Nature just enhanced by simply heating to draw out the depth of the natural beauty. And the reason the price is going to be so low is because these rubies are from the same collection from a mine that have been set into 18 carat gold for Gems TV and Rocks TV. From part of the same mine. Now they aren't the same size rubies because they are a little bit dinkier, and the shape and size is for us here at JewelleryMaker. Now I'm wanting to take these off on purpose because I want to show you just how many you are getting. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to grab one of these in just a second. Here, let me just show you like this. Now they are absolutely beautiful. They have been drilled for you, so they're ready for you to use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is the 10th. And honestly, you would be really amazed at the price just for the 10, okay? So when the price comes in, imagine if it was just 10, but they do keep on coming because there's an 11th, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We're now at the biggest ones here. This has been threaded onto the equivalent of 0.4, so you will get a 0.4 wire through. How many did I get to then? Is it 19? Thank you. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. You're going to get approximately 37. What I can guarantee is you're going to get 30 carats. 37 rubies. 37 rubies. Maggie, what sort of designs would you gravitate towards with these? I mean, they're prestigious, aren't they? These
fabulous.
Are beautiful.
I think you need to do something really quite delicate, something that's not going to be too over-facing, because you really want to bring those rubies out. You want to make them centre stage. So something probably fairly fine. And I quite like the idea of, I'm quite into tassels at the moment, so I like the idea of a sort of tassely, having a number of them, being sort of a waterfall necklace or a tassel type necklace. Just to show them off really more than anything.
Yeah, keep it delicate, keep it articulated. Beautiful, yeah, beautiful. I mean, something like this as well would be very, very pretty within wedding jewellery if the colour scheme is of reds as well. Yeah, they look amazing with the black diamonds that we've had in stock recently. Let me just hold them up for you. The colour is, they're beautiful. Now they've all been hand faceted as well by our very own cutting team, our lapidarists in Jaipur in India. And you've got to be confident faceting a ruby, haven't you? I mean, I've got to be very confident holding these with tweezers as well. Ed wouldn't do that, would he? Bless Ed and his tweezers. He has issues, those little tweezers. They're stunning, they're absolutely stunning. And feel free, please do text in and tell us what you are likely to do with yours when you get them home. We've also got the little, of course, these little spacers that I've taken off. You're going to get a spacer between approximately every 2, and that indeed will fit a 0.4 wire going through. Now, lots of people have already confirmed these, so it takes us down now to how many have we got left? Okay, we've got about a quarter of the stock has already gone. They're going to be a little bit more of a considered purchase. They're rubies, and they are rubies of really, really great quality. But the difference is, here at JewelleryMaker, you're going to get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. You could buy a few strands and just keep hold of the ones that you really choose your own strand. Or if you overbuy and then you change your mind. Because somebody, for example, have just bought 3. We've got people that are multi-buying on this. They are the type of quality of ruby as well that I think it would be really lovely to save for special occasions. So if you know that perhaps in a couple of years' time there's a 15th or a 40th wedding anniversary, they're the gemstone for the 15th and 40th wedding. Also, of course, they are July's birthstone, and you can get these for the next few days. So if you've still got July's birthdays to buy for, this is a July birthstone. Also, there's something obviously with that deep intensity of red. It's just Christmas, isn't it? Screaming Christmas. We are almost... yeah, I know, sorry about that. But yeah, we're on our road to Christmas for the world of, yeah, it's 9 days till our Christmas in July. It is indeed. And, you know, as crafters, that's something we do have to think about, because if you think that October is really when the Christmas fairs start, autumn fairs, which are selling Christmas pieces, that only gives you 2 weeks left of July, August and September. So what's that? Probably 4.5 weeks, so 9 weeks, 10, 11 weeks to make all your jewellery. If you average 3 pieces of jewellery a week, this is the you know this is the time to really be knuckling down and starting making. And I do think, remember, we do certificates of authenticity. This is a gemstone strand of distinction, so it's going to come to you in a beautiful gift box as well, because we very much acknowledge the prestige and the level of quality and luxury that these gemstones have, and they deserve to be brought to you in the correct setting. So IJYY50, 30 carats. They go from an approximate 4x2 up to a 7x4. It's a 16 centimetre strand. When you are ready to call up, do it right on. In fact, not when you're ready, just do it now. Go, oh my word. £1 and a couple of pennies per gemstone. Oh my word. Oh my word. And they are absolutely beautiful, 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 beautiful. Ollie, can I be a pain? Can I, oh, I was wondering actually, we could do with a closer, if I put that there, does that help? I was going to say the overhead camera, but the overhead camera doesn't get as close. Look, 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 imagine. They work out approximately £1 each for rubies, madness! I recently set one in precious metal earring findings and used it as a pendant. Beautiful. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. Ruby mo, ruby down, ruby down. Ruby over, one ruby. And they're amazing. They're absolutely amazing. And I just think that when you sit and you get do you ever go to jewellers where they're in their workshops and they literally are there and they've got their equivalent of a handy Andy or the helping hand, so you've got the magnifying glass and the bits and pieces and the tweezers, and they're setting, and you think, wow, they're working with precious gemstones, and you see that setting, you can create exactly like that. Morning, Juicy, Ruby Lucy. Hello, Louise Squeeze, darling, how are you? Juicy Ruby Lucy, anonymous gory, with sellotape on my glasses. Oh, how classy. Oh, I'm on live telly, stop being a plonker. They're amazing, aren't they? Morning all, Lucy. You're in a studio chock full of wire tools and know-how. Why are your specs still legless? Love May in Livingston. Right, the thing is, there's loads of tools and things, but can't quite work out what's gone wrong with the mechanism in order to fix it. I'm pretty sure I just need a little bit of glue, because I haven't lost the screw of them, but I'm not entirely sure what's happened. It's a bit difficult to work out, yeah, when you're live on TV, but it did, well, they were going a bit dodgy yesterday and I thought I'd fix the situation. I obviously hadn't. So I know, and if I knew exactly what the problem was, we could fix it. But because I just think, oh, these are my specs and they are my eyes, I might just wait to take them to the optician so I don't botch it. I know, but thanks, May. You're right, doll. 30 carats. Now, we've still got about half the quantity remaining, but we've got a lot of you there with it in your websites. I would really, 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 really recommend getting these valued. And don't you think as well, if you've got those lobster claw clasps, these are what you want for those lobster claw clasps. And the lobster claw clasps are what you want for these. Look, you can just picture the scene, can't you, with your handy-andy, your magnifying glass at home. Yeah, the lobster claw clasps have sold out now, I'm afraid. Beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. It's something, I've got some gold jump rings coming up next. There's something incredibly regal about ruby and gold. And dare I say, quite frankly, Christmassy. Am I depressing you talking about Christmas when we're having a heat wave? Kerry's like that. But the reality is, if you've got craft fairs starting, I mean, October is the sort of time, isn't it? 9 weeks.
People will be making now.
9 weeks to all in wellies and jumpers. I can't wait. I don't do summer clothes. Can't wait. I love it. I've got, just for the clothes side of things, if I could wear like really like chunky knitwear and not be really roasting in this weather, I just like covering up. I took my top off. Not like I didn't get naked on air yesterday, just so you could see something without strap. I felt naked. Couldn't do it. Felt exposed. Do you like wearing winter clothes or summer clothes, Cassie?
Yeah, summer clothes.
Summer clothes, Kerry. Summer clothes, Maggie.
Winter clothes.
I'm a winter clothes person. Dion. Summer all the way. Ollie. Ollie doesn't care, he's sleep deprived. Ollie, we could go shopping on the markets in India and get ourselves a whole new wardrobe. I know. I wasn't supposed to be saying anything, but I'm really trying to. Paula, me and Ollie are coming with you in October. Paula's the manager of the channel, and they're doing a trip out to the workshops in Jaipur in India. But yeah, I could phone her, or I could shout to her through the telly. Paula, are you watching? Oi! It's only my boss. She'll be sat there now. She'll be eating a tomato. She's so healthy. She's been away for the weekend, and yeah, oh my word, that woman is so dedicated. Is she watching? What is she saying? I'm just saying hello and just excited about the fact that we're going to India. That hasn't been approved yet. Is she got? What has she got? What has she got for lunch today? Anyway, tuna niswa salad. Do you know what? She's too healthy for her own good, that woman. But she's only balancing out. She'll have a donut later. It's all right, it's balancing out a naughty little weekend. Paula's one of these, but I love it. I looked at Paula's holiday snaps. All food and drink. I love it. That's what holidays is all about. It's fab. Paula, darling, India. She'll be like, oh, shut up. Okay. She'll just be too excited about going on a plane with me. It'll be amazing. Okay, I'm going to pop these rubies back into there. Sorry, Cassie. Yeah, I might have those. I'll buy that strand. I'll have that one. How beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okie dokie. Excuse me. Right. You always need jump rings in your life, particularly, of course, if you're doing chainmail. These are saw cut, and you're going to get 400 of them. Now, what's the average for chainmail bracelet? Maggie, do you do chainmail?
I don't. I've never done chainmail, so I don't know how many it would take. It takes quite a lot, but I don't know. I couldn't even make a guess at it.
Oh, is Hannah Roxbury in? I'm pretty sure it's 100. I think you're right. Who just said 150? Yeah, I think it is about 150 for one for a 7-inch chainmail bracelet using the Byzantine weave. Byzantine links. I'm pretty sure. In which case, of course, you'll be able to make a few of these. So, gorge. Really gorgeous. 400. So here is an example of how you can use these amazing jump rings. Pardon? Oh, someone's just texted saying it's about 200 for a bracelet. Thank you so much. Thank you. So about 200 for a bracelet. So you'll easily be able to make 2 bracelets out of these. And that's one of our fabulous viewers out there. Who texts that in? Pardon? Kim, thank you, doll. Thank you for a box weave bracelet. Thank you. Oh, and Teresa as well. Thank you. Thanks, ladies. Paula in Essex, 150, 200 for a bracelet. Fab. Thank you, thank you. And because obviously you can use about 6 and do drops on earrings, so 6 for each one. You're going to get 400. Now, whether you're even thinking about chainmail or maybe even just linking together simple, literally just a simple link, or you're going to be using functionally. Do you know what I absolutely love though? On a stretchy bracelet, round beads, and then something like big chunky agate, and then just pop. I like to do like 5 and use that as a bead. Just put them to, I love that look. Now look at the state of that. That's fabulous, isn't it? That's amazing. And again, that's using jump rings. So they are approximate 6mm. They are saw cut. Now that means that the cut in them, they are going to go together completely flush again because they've been saw cut rather than being snipped in half, well, snip cut. If you were to use your pliers, one end would, when they're saw cut, both of them joined together like this. When they're cut by pliers, you've got one line like that. So they're never going to quite buff up properly together. So they're saw cut, so they're great for chainmail. Right, Stella, congratulations to you, and John and Jean and Carol, Felicity, Avis, Denny, Rachel, Norma, Rona, Pam, Judith, Rita, Kath, Barbara, Suzanne, Sala, lots of anonymous people there. 400 jump rings. Now, again, if you want to do price comparisons, how many do you tend to buy at a time? If you were to buy them elsewhere, Maggie, well, how many do you think you get in a pack, roughly? Around about 100, I think you normally get. People seem to sell them in about 100. Sometimes they'll do them in 80s. Yeah, I think I used to get them in 60s, I think. I've got in my head. I think. Long time now. I don't buy anything anywhere else, really. I can't remember when I last bought jump rings. No, I can't, because I was bought by them here. Me too. You can do the same. Do it. Look at the price. Buy loads. Yeah, seriously, $7.95 for 400. And to our fabulous ladies who text in saying averaging really about 200 for a bracelet, and that's without gemstones in there. That's just if you're going to do pure jump ring box weave. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Well done, Nesta and Kay and Sue. Those of you getting lots and lots and lots of these. Rachel, well done for your bulk buy on those as well. 0800 644 655 VRGC 67 $2.95, of course, through post and packaging, and you only pay that once all day. I like your shoes. They're your sisters. Brilliant. And she doesn't know you're wearing them. Sorry. I've just outed you as a shoe thief. That's what sisters are for. I don't have a sister, so I wouldn't know, but they're lovely. $7.95. Oh, we're having a random experience. Hi, Zena, one of the regulars there. How are you, darling, in London? You're right. Hi, Angela. 0800 644 655. Got another text. I'm loving all the texts this morning. Hi, Lucy. First off, you should have gone to Specsavers. Can I tell you something? I did. The thing is, these are my frames that I've had for a long time from Specsavers, a long time, and I just get my lenses changed because I can't be bothered choosing new glasses because I find it really stressful. Do you find the same? Yes. It's like trying on jeans. Buying glasses and trying on jeans, nightmare. My other half's even worse. He spends hours choosing frames for spectacles. He just spends forever doing them. He hates doing it, and then he'll spend an hour and a half, I think it was last time. He nearly got a parking ticket in the car because he was that long choosing his frames. Drew's the same. So Drew, my husband and I, both now have had the same frames for. Drew just keeps buying the same frame, and I've kept the same frame, had my lenses changed, but now They're probably on their way out because if you just tuned in, they're now held together courtesy of my fabulous floor manager Cassie. Jack Duckworth, eat your heart out, so I'll take my specs together. How classy is that? Welcome to JewelleryMaker. Life-changing experience watching this show. PRGC67. Thanks for all your interaction. I'm loving it, folks. Keep your texts coming in. What you up to this weekend? What you having for your tea? We're having barbecue tonight.
Nice.
Hopefully, but apparently a storm may be coming in quicker than we thought. But I'm not Michael Fish. Right, where should we go to next? Oh, let's do some soutache cords. Was there supposed to be a little thing in there as well? Where's that? Where's that come from? Oh, it'll be from there. Okay. All makes sense. Right, now, soutache, absolutely amazing. Have we got some examples nearby, please, Cassie? Yes. That one, just there. Is that soutache or is that a polymer piece? Soutache. Thank you, my darling. Now, soutache is amazing because it's a type of cord. This particular cord is 3mm in its thickness. You're going to be getting, let me just double check. Is it 3 yards of each colour? Yeah, 3 yards of each colour. Can we do a translation, please, into metres? I'm not very good with the yard scenario. If you just pop onto the internet and just put convert yards into metres.
About 2.7?
All right, that's not precise at all. About 2.7. If you just put in 3 yards metres into metres. I think Maggie might be right. So the colours of these are fab. Oh, actually, no, you weren't right. It's 2.7432 recurring.
Oh no, I forgot about that little smidgen extra.
Oh, thank you. I think we can safely say it's about 2.7. Fab. So 2.7 metres on each reel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's another plain one there. I actually think these are really lovely to braid with as well. I know they're soutache cords, but if you actually start doing macrame techniques with these as well, you get a very different look because of the type of cord it is. Now let me show you this one in action. It's beautiful, it's beautiful, beautiful. And you can literally frame your beads. And what you do with this one, for example, is you glue it onto, you don't even necessarily glue it on, but pop your cabochon onto some backing felt or even just any other piece of material, and then you can sew the frame around the bead. It's amazing. So that's using this one here. Using plainer ones here, and see another absolutely amazing design. I adore that. Isn't that stunning? Now, soutache is amazing as well to be used a lot for applique on cushions. It's used a lot in homeware at the moment. There's some of the amazing designs, and we do have a couple of different soutache DVDs available. I think, has Linda's soutache DVD come out now? I know there's another DVD, and then Linda did one as well. Right, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're going to do it for what? Amazing. $9.95 again. Price compare for me, please. For just one of those elsewhere, what would you pay? Because for $9.95, you're going to get 9. That's amazing. Well done, Melanie. Loads of anonymous people coming in for this one. Now, if it's your first purchase that you ever make from us here at JewelleryMaker, here's some examples from the DVD. If these are your first purchases from us, if you make, well, all of your purchases that you make today, you can get 20% off from us if it's your first one. And all you need to do is just speak to the call centre or sign up on our website, 0800 644 655, and we'll give you 20% off. Amazing, isn't it, soutache? Absolutely fab. 0800 644 655. It is fab. So yes, you can frame all of your beads, but you can also do all of your threading techniques with it as well. So, and all your braiding techniques. It's fab. Really, really fab. Navy blue, green, and your lime greens need more neutral tones as well. Good luck to those of you who are yet to confirm that purchase. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Oh, Cassie, I don't mean to be a diva, and you've already fixed my glasses today. But the thing is, right, I've had a really dreadful tea experience this morning. Please, could I have a brew? She went, do you want a brew? I love a cup of tea. Is that all right? I'm trying to wean myself off. It's not happening. Oh. Right. Now, great thing about soutache is it's a great way of bringing in your smaller beads as well. And seed beads are amazing for adorning. Now, we've got a brilliant seed bead pack. It's a brilliant big bundle here. How many have we got? So, ooh. Ooh, look at these mookaite seed beads. Oh, look at them. Oh, look, look, look. Kerry, are you tired, Poppet? You've just done the cutest yawn I've ever seen. You were like a newborn baby rabbit. She just went. Why are you so tired? What were you doing? Sat at home. What were you doing sat at home? Just watching TV, watching JewelleryMaker repeats. Studying so you didn't miss out on anything. As if that were true. You're only like, how old are you? 16. She's just a little spring chicken. You should be full of life. Not tired and wilted. Now then, no, she's fab as our Kerry. Look at these. Ooh, there's a real sort of Moroccan feel by putting those together, isn't there? Spicy and elegant. They're beautiful. These are all 3mm in size. So you've got green aventurine, white agate, multicolour agate, mookaite, and carnelian. I love carnelian in soutache. It's something incredibly elegant. Now, every single one of these gemstones, look at them. Look at them. They're so dinky, and they've all been faceted by hand. They've all been faceted by hand. It's incredibly impressive. VCGC 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't get my teeth in. None of them score me. Not a chance today. And it's $19.95 for all 5. And that's because Dion is in the hot seat. You go, girl. Well done, Karen and Jennifer and Vicky. And Susan and Jan and lots of anonymous people and Tracy. 0800 644 655. We very rarely have seed beads, and particularly this volume of seed beads, so take advantage of them. 38cm each strand, 3mm, and for mookaite as well, and of course carnelian in there. VGC, no it's not, VCG. Why am I having such issues with that code? Are you laughing at me? Ollie, I'll tell you what, you need just a little bit of support in your life, and then Ollie comes along. Oh, 0800 644 655. VC GC 15. Amazing. 0800 644 645. Love them. Well done, Stephanie. Well done, Edith. We are going to be moving on to our next kit next. Oh, it's the kit with the findings pack. It's one of my favourite findings packs. It's amazing. I love this findings pack. I love it. I love it. I love it. 0800 644 655. So these are approximately 3mm. They're all faceted by hand. They're all genuine natural gemstones, and they are Stunning, 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 stunning. And ridiculous, actually. They're ridiculously gorgeous. They're cute, aren't they? Cute, 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 cute. What do you... Seed beads are fab with Kumihimo, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah, they are. You can either use... if the hole's big enough, you can use the sari thread I've been using, or you can put it onto beading thread, or you can put it onto monofilament, or you can put it onto the Ceylon, the Eslon.
The Eslon, yeah.
So it's brilliant for Kumihimo, yeah.
Eslon's also really useful for sewing up your jeans when you split them on air. Jenny should have used it to sew up her dress yesterday, shouldn't she? Now, I've got to... I need to get Jenny back, because Jenny yesterday implied on air that I am having another baby. I'm not. I'm not, right? I'm enjoying alcohol too much in my life at the moment, quite frankly. And that is the way and plus Charlie, we're sort of sleeping through occasionally. I'd like to get... Anyway, that's my life. You don't need to know those personal details. But I need to get Jenny back, because some of you might not have been aware that Jenny, on her way into work yesterday, realised she was wearing her clothes that she'd been cleaning out the horses at the stables. Jenny, by the way, is one of your afternoon presenters on the most part. She's a nutter and I love her to bits, however I'm outing her. Yesterday, on the way into work, she realised, yes, she was in her mucking out clothes to come on TV and go to a parents' evening. This shouldn't happen. She went to a supermarket on the way to work to pick up a dress. She picked up a size too small. It was on the incorrect hanger. Had no choice but to wear it on air. It was a dress that buttoned up from top to bottom. It didn't fit across the bottom and therefore gaped at the crotch, and she was wearing red knickers. And everybody in the workshop yesterday saw these knickers. It was announced, but just in case you didn't hear the embarrassing story of Jenny, because she implied that I was with child and I am not, I'm telling you the story of Jenny. So what had happened is her other half, Lee, had to then meet her to find her an appropriate outfit to then wear to a parents' evening. It was okay for her to be on live TV with the knickers on show, but not at a parents' evening. What does it say to you about the clearing? Anyway, shall we crack on to our next kit? Right. It's going to be the Jenny and Lucy war of stories now, isn't it? You can see it coming. Right then, oh, what a beautiful kit. Just look at these gemstones. Oh, they're like mermaid colours. Oh, it's like Disney princess, isn't it? It's like Ariel and the Little Mermaid. Why is this called fuchsia pop? There's nothing fuchsia about it.
Thread.
Oh, the
sari thread.
It'll be that then. I'm thinking, where's the fuchsia? Oh, pop! That will be the fuchsia thread. So, this is a really, really beautiful kit, because it's the size of the beads. It's a really, really, really beautiful proportion, really, really beautiful portions of the most amazing colours of gemstones. This is what's particularly amazing. Pardon? Oh, do you know what? I'm a little bit overwhelmed. The kit's going to the most ridiculous low price. It's going to the lowest price of a kit I've done in ages. Honestly. We did a kit earlier on today at what, $27.95? It's going much lower than that. It's got free gift of your cords in here. It's got amazing findings, and the gemstones, you've got spinel in here. Pure round, beautiful spinel. So let's have a good look here. Oh, wow then. Look. First off, do you know what? Let's look at these. The rainbow quartz. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. You've got, the way that this happens, the way that this actually can occur, is because there's a metallic layer applied to the top layer of the gemstone. It's adhered to the top layer of the gemstone. Now this kit will fly out. There's only 120, okay? It's a 438 centimetre strand. If you just heard Maggie saying thank you, it's because Cassie brought her a cup of tea. Now then, you've then got these amazing, amazing gemstones. Let me just get the sizes for you here. Aren't they beautiful? Aren't they absolutely beautiful? This is a multicolour quartz. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. They're a multicolour rainbow quartz and they're 4mm. They all, do you know what these remind me of? Tahitian pearls. Got a real Tahitian pearl feel to them, haven't they?
What, is that because of the lustre? Because of the...
Yeah, because of the colour. A Tahitian pearl
colour
naturally occurs in this colour. Funnily enough, a Tahitian pearl's from Tahiti. I know, I'm full of facts today. Then you've got beautiful rounds in 3mm in black agate. And then, just beautiful, a 3mm round in spinel. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So a strand of black agate, a strand of spinel, 2 lots of quartz. One is rainbow quartz, white quartz, and one is the multicolour quartz. Oh, they're stunning. Then let's have a really good gander through these findings. They're fabulous. It's one of the newer findings pack now. The base metal is copper, and then you've got a 925 sterling silver plate on these. I love them. I love them. I love them. You're going to get 45 head pins. Get 3 different types. You're going to get 15 of each. There's the ball head pins, which are 5.5 centimetres. These are 6 centimetres with the square on the top. And then you've got 6 centimetres of the featherweight as well. And these act a little bit like a 0.3 wire. So you can also wire wrap with these. So yeah, the equivalent of about a 0.3 we've worked out, a little ball. So you get 15 of each of those. Now you're going to get the ribbon cord ends. If you saw, did you see the ring that Deb Rudge made with the ribbon cord ends? Isn't that
so
genius? Clever. So clever. Oh, Deb Rudge, as I like to call her. They were ribbon cord ends, and then you've got your S-clasp and your extension. Look how quickly this kit's flying out. We haven't even brought the price in. We haven't even shown it to you all yet. Shown all of it to you. You've got a metre of this fab chain, a whole metre of the chain. You're going to get 3 of those ribbon cord ends, by the way. Now, I love these. These are very sort of Tibetan style beads. Really great size hole going through. So again, fabulous to work in with macrame and kumi hemo. You've then got a fabulous toggle clasp. You've got your crimp beads and your crimp bead covers in there as well. Then here's where it gets really exciting, because look at the designer elements of these. There is your toggle clasp in the square. You've then got a fabulous connector, and I've seen different designers use these in different ways. You don't have to use this as a connector. Then you've also got 2 pairs of this type of shepherd hook. 2 pairs of this type, and then how fabulous are these? They're amazing. Then just when you think, oh, what an amazing kit, you're also going to get 50 meters of beading thread, and then look at your sari silks, sari threads. Apologies, keep calling them sari silks. Your sari threads, aren't they fabulous? Black, fuchsia, and mystic. Black, fuchsia and mystic, SGG C90. Look at the quantity, and I'll tell you what, this kit will fly out. We're going to go over to Maggie in just a moment and see what she's done with this. Good luck, folks. SGG C90, $21.95. The quality, those beautiful spinel. All of those findings, the mystic quartz, the rainbow quartz, the agates in there, the beading thread, the sari threads. No wonder it's flying out. $21.95. Let's go over to Maggie. Did you just sing that at the same time, Ollie? We're hanging out together too much, don't like you. No, over it. You're not coming to India with me anymore. Do you know what Ollie and I think our relationship is like? It's like we're a long-lost brother and sister. Aww. Because we do actually love each other. Not like that. Like a brother and sister. And we can be horrible to each other, it doesn't matter. It's fab. Right then, take a look at these. Oh my word, Maggie! The colours are amazing. Do you know what you're not seeing from that angle there? But I think it's really nice because you'll be able to appreciate it when you're wearing it a lot. Have a look. Aren't those amazing hairpins?
They're lovely headpins, aren't they?
That's fab. So a Kumi Hemo, and then these obviously put in at a later date.
Yes, and they just go straight through. They just go through the gaps in the thread, really.
And now this is a Kumi Hemo technique. Look at those colours, particularly that rainbow quartz working with that particular hue of the sari threads. Lovely, really, really, really lovely. Please, please, please check out your baskets. We've got masses. We've got over half the stock that's on the screen. If everyone checks out their baskets, will have gone. So please do check out your baskets. Now these are funky. You've got some fab movement on these earrings. They're really fab. There's gorgeous spinel. You can tell the difference between the spinel and the agates as well, can't you? Then this is lovely. This is really lovely.
It's so simple, that one. It really is simple.
With that thread, what have you done? Have you just loosely plaited it?
I've not even plaited it. It sort of goes together. Once you sort of take it off the reel, it's got a little bit of natural curve in it, and it just sort of goes together into sort of a rope shape.
Is that the technique?
That's what I was going to show you. I'm going to show you that a little bit. Yeah.
Brilliant,
yeah.
because you've got the little rings around there, and if I just show you the back, isn't that gorgeous to have the sari silk finishing off the sari thread finishing off the sari thread? Get your teeth in, Lucy. And then a really fab look, but really that's almost like 2 necklaces for the price of 1, because you could wear both of those independently. That's using 12 threads instead of 8 threads, which is quite a nice technique, I think. That's gorgeous. That's really gorgeous, very substantial. And if you have a look at the back of this, you've got that really fab chunky connector, which I'm in love with. But really, you could wear both of those separately as well. It's like an interchangeable. Gorgeous, really gorgeous. So we're going to learn how to make, and you must have had loads left over again. Again, yep, I've got this amount here left over. All of those threads left? Yep. Fab. And that's including some playing around with it as well. You know, sort of try and see how it works out. And and loads of findings left over as well. Loads of findings. So great value for money kit once again. It's just $21.95. So we're going to learn how to do this one. It looks amazing. I've just wiggled it out of position there, so I'll just pop that back. Oh, there we go. Cool. Okie dokie. So for this one, you need to get what length you want around your neck, so to speak. Yeah. So you need to get your length, and you're not using much more than that. There's no plaiting or anything involved. So in this case, I've got about 12 threads here. Okay. Yeah? And what I'm going to do is find the middle and bind them, and then I'm going to put those little rings on. Yeah. Okay. So the binding technique is probably not dissimilar in some ways to what wire workers do, but you're using cord instead. And the way I do it a rather strange way, but just to make it a little bit more secure. Fold it over in half to start with, place it on the thread, and then leave a bit of a tail here and work from here to here. Yep. So what I'm doing is I'm wrapping it round, as I say, like you would do in wire working, and making sure that each wrap is lying next to the next wrap. Does that make sense? Lying next to the next wrap. It's quite quick. It doesn't take terribly long to do. And I used this technique in the first kit this morning, if anyone's got the first kit, around the lariat necklace as well. So all you're doing is making sure that they're lying next to each other, lying flat, they're not lying on top of each other. And this holds, it's got two purposes. It holds the strands together, and it also means that because it's at the front of the necklace, then the little rings, that I'll show you in a minute, are going to lie on top of it quite nicely. And because it was called Fuchsia Pop, I thought, oh, little pop of fuchsia in here. Because I love those threads together. Those 3 threads are just gorgeous. So there we go. Wrap, 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 wrap. You could probably use this on your hair as well if you wanted. If you wanted to make something like this, put it onto Kirby Grip. Yeah. Right, so I'll stop there. Now you can see this little loop that I did at the beginning. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop that end through the loop, and then go to this end and pull it through. Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh wow, that's really cool. I've never seen that done before. It just means that you can take the loop
into, you can have the join of the threads, the loop hidden.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yep. Well, you can do it as long as you do it, take your time on it.
And so you continue, just obviously we're working at speed on TV, but you just take your time and just
take
keep
your time
teasing it through
and just tease it through and it'll
okay.
come through. And again, I applied a little drop of glue just to be on the safe side with it.
Just at the end where you'd pulled it through?
Yeah, just to make sure it doesn't sort of, well, so it doesn't come adrift. Okay, so that's a general method of doing that, then you can snip the ends off. Then for the little rings, in this case, I used the agate. I hope I've got that one right. The agate has slightly larger holes in it than the spinel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you're able to get 2 of the beading threads through it. And the beading thread, I believe, is a 0.38.
It is indeed.
Yep, it's 0.38. So there's actually 2 of that will go through.
Fab, okay.
Yep. So what I've done is put it on once and then twist it around and put it on twice. So, and added a jump ring. So it's quite easy to feed it through, especially when you've done the first one. So all I'm doing is feeding it back through. First one's a little bit more tricky because you're obviously having to find the hole in it, whereas in this case the hole is feeding itself onto the wire quite nicely. Yep. While I'm doing this, could you do me a favour? Could you
Depends what it is.
Could you find me a couple of crimp covers?
Yeah.
Why do I keep on calling them bead caps?
I don't know.
No, I don't know either.
Someone's just texting to ask if you can crochet with the thread. Yes, you can. It was really effective.
It's smashing,
yeah.
Yeah, I was crocheting with it as one of my attempts, one of my tryouts. And what in fact I was trying to do is crochet with beads on monofilament. So I was crocheting the sari thread together and with the monofilament and threading pack. Yeah.
But you didn't.
I didn't.
Just having a play.
I was having a play to see if it worked, but I was beginning to run out of time by that time. So, where did that come from? So I'm just teasing this round, so hopefully it forms a circle. And it will form a circle eventually because I'm making it do it. Do you not have conversations with this?
Yeah.
Yep. You will do this because I want you to do it.
Okay.
It's okay if it doesn't go completely the way around, just because you're going to put that, you're going to pop that bead. Sorry, you're going to put that crimp cover on. Right, there we go. And it's good if you get a little bit of extra space. Right. So, crimping pliers, crimping pliers. So I'm just using crimping pliers as normal, and then I'm going to snip those off, those ends. And at this point, just make sure you don't snip off the wire that goes into the beads, otherwise
Indeed.
the whole thing falls apart. And if you've got, well, whatever flooring you've got with those little 3mm beads, if they go all over the place, you're never going to find them again.
Can I just say, actually, the tools that Maggie's using right now, the crimping pliers and cutters, come today in a set of 6 pliers for $14.95 today. It's because they've got blue handles and Dion likes blue and she's producing. I know, ridiculous reason, but it's the truth.
It's quite nice as well when they're different colours, your handles, because then you can grab them more easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the chances are, if you've got the large toolkit, they're red handles, and the small toolkit are pink handles. So, yeah. Ah.
So yeah, so just popping the crimp cover on there. I use crimping pliers.
Oh, do you?
To close them.
Do you know what?
Because they fit.
I've never done that, and you're going to get such a better grip.
I think
because that can just be a little bit fiddly and a bit of a pain, can't it, to try and close the crimp bead. So use your crimping pliers. Why have I never thought of that?
So I'm using the round bits at the ends of the crimping pliers.
Great tip, thank you.
I'm going to try and make it underneath. Yeah. So I want it underneath, so you can't see the join rather than on the top. And that's your little circles. And then it really is literally a case of popping them onto here. And you just literally put them over the end, that's it. like that. I did 3. You could do more. They take 12 beads each, 12 beads in a crimp cover and a crimp. And I don't know how many beads you get in a strand. You get loads and loads and loads. Yeah. So and that's that. That's a fairly simple technique. Does that show? Does that explain?
Yeah, it does indeed, and it's fabulous. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And I've just been told a piece of information, and I might actually cry, and I can't believe I've missed it. Oh no, I'm actually feeling really emotional.
Why?
My husband Drew's just phoned while you were doing that demo. He phoned through to Dion to say this morning Charlie's graduated from Monkey Music and he's got a certificate. I've missed his graduation. Oh no, I've missed his graduation.
There'll be others. I know it's his first one, but he'll be others.
Oh no, I'm palpitating. I've missed it. I've got a picture though. I'll show. If it's come through to my phone, I'll show you after the break. Maggie, this is an amazing kit. Thank you so much for what you've done with it. Really, really versatile and lots of different design elements shown. So everything again will be photographed. Now we've got 32 of these left, sort of. We have, but we do have a huge amount of you with them in your baskets. So I reckon that's only half the amount of people because I only see half of this. So if everybody checks out, we've got about 6 left. So please, please, please check out your baskets, and if you haven't yet called up for it, there's stock of that still available. It's only $21.95, so go for it. It's amazing to get that size of bead, those particular hues of the sari threads as well, and of course the findings pack and the threading material. Just go for it. So right now there is Wednesday, of course, so we're brewing up, ready for, well, we're always brewing up, but we're all gearing up for our winners of the Wall of Fame. So let's see some more entries. My boy's growing up. He's graduated from Monkey Music. Right, this is number 6. Oh, I love the colours. Check this out. I made this set from striped agate, white quartz and red tiger's eye and pink druzy, all from JM, and I hope it makes it to the Wall of Fame. I watch every day and love the designer inspiration shows, and that's from Marilyn Dermott. Marilyn, they're gorgeous. What a gorgeous
nice
suite.
Set.
Yeah, really lovely. Number 6, good luck, Han.
Mine is number 7. And this is from Sue. Sue is from Surrey. Hi to all at JM. Here is my granddaughter's entry to this week's Wall of Fame. Amy is age 12.
Hello, Amy. Hopefully you're watching the repeat because you're probably at school right now. Wow.
And she made the fish and the starfish with enamel from JM. Isn't that clever? Then she recycled the shell from an old necklace, so she's keeping this for a holiday. Hope you like it. Kind regards, Sue from Surrey.
Amy, that's amazing. Amy, you are destined to be a guest designer. That's such a fab look.
It's great, isn't it?
Really fab. Well done, hun. Really fab.
Excellent.
It's going to look amazing on your holidays. Right, number 9. This is very elegant. This is from Debbie Horton. She's in Manchester. Oh, we know Manchester, don't we? Hi all, hope you're all well. This week I've made a scale mail flower headband in the black and the silver scales. I've used the silver headband and Alice band in silver wire, all from JM as usual. Good luck to all and best wishes from Debbie. Debbie, best wishes to you as well there, hun. That's lovely. Really lovely. Number 9, good luck.
This is great. Look at this one. Fabulous. Right, this is from Catherine Cooper, and Kathy's in Leeds.
Oh, I love that.
Am I showing it? Is that better?
Yeah. Perfect.
Oh, sorry, I'm showing it to the wrong camera, I think. Sorry about that. Right, good morning, Jewellery Maker. I hope all of you are enjoying this day. Here is my latest entry for the Wall of Fame, a pendant I call Fairy Dust. It's made using druzy agate from a strand I got 2 weeks ago from you. The wire is a combination of silver plated from you and blue from my stash. I have several more of those stones in different colours. Nice. That I'm looking forward to working with. Good luck everyone in the draw this week. Still your friendly JM junkie.
Oh, is it Kathy?
Kathy in Leeds.
Hi, Kathy. How are you, little junkster? I love it. Gorgeous designs as always, Kathy.
Looks
beautiful.
really well, doesn't it?
Yeah, really fab, really fab. Brings out the natural colours.
Exactly.
Fab. Number 8 and number 10. Because somehow we've gone out of sync somehow. These are lovely, and this is from Sheila. Hello, lovely. Attached to 2 hair combs, one featuring blue agate and blue baroque pearls, and the other with wire-wrapped aventurine and white baroque pearls, all from JM, of course, from Sheila Pryor. Sheila, they are fab. Wouldn't they look lovely tucked into a French pleat?
Oh, yes, yeah.
Really classy.
Lovely.
Beautiful. Really, really beautiful. And I've just noticed, Sheila, on the end of your email, you've got a link to Saving the Rainforest as well. and feed rescued animals. Fab. So number 10, good luck to you. Right, we're going to go to a short break. During the break, I'm going to find a picture of Charlie graduating from Monkey Music, and I'll hopefully show you that after the break. And when we come back, it's all about this amazing multicoloured ametrine. Ametrine, 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 ametrine. Such a rare phenomenon. See if that and a whole lot more on the other side of this.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Get making and good luck!
The fastest way to shop with Jewellery Maker is by going to our website. Just click on the sign up button. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the Watch Live button on the front page. You can also use our Refine tool and narrow down your search. Once you've found an item that you like, just simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget you can add as many items to your basket per day and still only pay 1p&p. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
Join guest designer Karen Crawford for our Talk Necklaces DVD. Karen will guide you through a number of techniques, including how to design free-form pieces, how to make structured necklaces, adding gemstones and the Aztec weave. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Are you new to jewellery making? Then tune in to our Designer Inspiration Show every day between 1 and 5 for our new 2 sections. We'll help you get started and give you all the knowledge and inspiration you need. Also, we'll be introducing you to a new medium every day. Whether you're a beginner or intermediate, we've got everything you need to get you started with a new hobby. The Designer Inspiration Show, only on Jewellery Maker.
If you miss a Jewellery Maker show, then simply go to our YouTube page where you'll be able to find hours of Jewellery Maker footage. Search by show, date or type. Alternatively, search by guest designer by using our playlist page. You can also find hours of tutorials with handy hints and tips to give you inspiration. Our YouTube page is updated on a daily basis, so you can access any show at any time. Stay in touch with Jewellery Maker.
Get involved with Jewellery Maker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Ametrine is it's a phenomenon of gemstone where you've got literally due to a heat treatment, a collaboration of amethyst and citrine. Now they are both from the same family, and this is from the most incredible mine in the world. Now there has been talk that there may have been the odd deposit found elsewhere outside of it, but the Bolivian mine is the most renowned, exciting mine. Up until recently, I don't know if it's been confirmed, it's the only place that you can get true ametrine. Now, interestingly enough as well, it's the only female-owned, female-run mine operating in the world at the last time I heard. Yeah, unless things have changed in the last few weeks. But yeah, female-owned, power to the female miners, that's what I say. Now they're absolutely amazing. So you get all the quality of amethyst and then you get this gorgeous, it's a true golden tone. And there's very few golden gemstones out there, but to see this absolutely incredible blend, look, and I love the checkerboard faceting on it. I absolutely love the checkerboard faceting. $150 carats. $10 by 9 up to $18 by 4. I'm just thinking they'd make the most incredible I'd probably just chuck them all in one necklace and make a big statement. I'd save one for a ring. What would you do with these, do you think, Maggie?
After I've sort of drooled over them and stroked them and admired them.
So after they've got a bit soggy?
Yeah, and after they've been picture framed to admire even more. I'd do a little bit of wiry stuff, a little bit of wire wrapping with them, but not too much because you don't want to take away from the gemstones. I think they're just absolutely gorgeous. It's one of my sort of top 10 easily, probably even one of my top 5 gems.
Yeah.
And I got some very recently, but those are probably even nicer.
They're
so a little bit of wire wrapping.
clear.
Look at it from here, yeah.
Yeah, exceptionally clear. Shall I pop these up to the neckline? To the décolletage. Was that like Nana Muscura? Oh no, she's Greek. Was it aggressive? Sorry, I didn't mean it to be aggressive. Aren't they gorgeous? There's something just about the shape of them, the size of them, the colour of them, the versatility of them. 150 carats. They go from a 10 by 9 up to an 18 by 14. It's a 21 centimetre strand. Now that goes from bead to bead. It doesn't include the tassels on the end. Well done to Catherine, Karen, Maureen, Pamela, Leslie, lots of you there. If you put these in your basket, get ready to check out. I'm thinking really, really sizable rings with these. Definitely the beauty of ametrine as well is you'll find that it goes with pretty much any colour of finding as well. It works amazingly well with rose gold and copper colours, and it really gives a lovely warmth to it, but it looks incredibly regal and royal. And do you know what? I think there's some elements of the fluorite that you're using could be drawn out and put with this.
Very probably similar colours.
Yeah,
because
the
yellow and the
purples
lilac.
and definitely the deep, rich sort of golden tones. Oh yeah. There's definite scope for that. XLRU61. Lots of you grabbing these, and it's only $21.95. Remember, these are it's a really hard gemstone to come by. We don't have it often at all. It's from this only owned female-run mine in Bolivia. Let's support the ladies of the mining community. And I just absolutely adore it. There has been talk recently of maybe other deposits that have been found. I don't know for definite, to be honest. Is Hannah Roxbury in today? Oh, is it she having a day off, is she? Oh, it's because she went swimming probably yesterday. She needs a rest. She was going swimming. She's having a day off. What a little minx, eh? $21.95. The reason I was asking that is Hannah would know about the mine situation because she's our resident gemologist. XLRU61. Oh, it's arrived. I've got how many of these? Brilliant. Look at this. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, yep. Look at this. The ametrine. Got a few of those still available if you'd like to grab it, but right now we're going to move on to this chain. I also do have a photograph of Charlie this morning that my husband Drew has just sent to me after he graduated from Monkey Music, his music class. Right, okay. It's time to get really serious, and I was really excited that we've got any tanzanite. It's looking highly unlikely that we're going to have much more, because mining has just it's so rare, this gemstone, that Steve, one of the owners of the company, recently went out to Tanzania, to the base of Mount Kilimanjaro, where tanzanite is from, okay? And at the base of the mount, which is the only place in the world where tanzanite's ever been found, there are 4 mining areas, A, B, C, and D. Now, when you arrive at tanzanite, the tanzanite zones, and there's tanzanite 1 particularly, one area, the security is extraordinary, has been extraordinarily high. If you think about the price that tanzanite can retail for, the security at the base of Mount Kilimanjaro is ridiculous, and it's incredibly difficult to get in. So Steve's been previously, and it's been high security, and it's been literally, it's, oh my word, just so busy. All the mining going on, all the sorting out, it's just incredible. Busy, excitement. Another find, look at this, look at the size of this one, look at the colour of this one. A real feast of activity and excitement. He went there a few months ago. No one there, other than security guards. Stop. No, there was no one there. No one mining. They had nothing to mine. And they don't actually know if there's any more tanzanite there. And there was a delay because there were literally the only way you can go any deeper was to get the dynamite. There's no way to, they'd run out of the volume of dynamite they need. So I talked about it on air briefly yesterday, so excuse me if I'm repeating myself. It's only discovered in 1964, relatively new. It was, when it was discovered, it was realised a new type of gemstone had been found, never been found anywhere else, exceptionally rare, and my word, can it command an incredibly high price. The mining that takes place for tanzanite, what happens is they actually mine on a diagonal. And by mining diagonally, they can then work in it gives them a bigger area to work in. So if you picture a diagonal line of a mine shaft, if they'd have gone down like that, they go down and then they would be able to go out like that. When they've mined diagonally, it gives them a larger area and more access to all the surrounding area. Okay, so they mine diagonally and then do offshoots effectively of that shaft. So here's the surface. Over the years, they've had to go deeper and deeper. So they've gone deeper, there's less and less and less and less and less. They're now at something like 800, I'm going to get the exact statistic for you, I'll pop it on my Facebook page later, but they're so incredibly deep, and they can't go any deeper without this certain volume of dynamite. And when they do go down, they honestly don't know if there's any more tanzanite there. So what you're going to see in the industry, and I'm not just talking about here within the Gemporia group, look in jewellers, look online and see what's happening at the moment to the price of tanzanite, and buy it and feel very lucky you've got it, and feel smug and kick yourself if you haven't yet got it. This is actually going a step further, because not only is it the tanzanite from the location, from the only location in the world, this has made the journey from Tanzania to our workshops in Jaipur in India for you. When it's got to our workshops in Jaipur in India, it's all been perfectly colour matched, it's gone through a heat treatment, and then you've got the 925, you've actually got the hallmarking on there. This is 925 sterling silver, and they are all hand wire wrapped on. What's amazing as well is not for the price of this, well, it isn't just the tanzanite, it's the volume of 925 sterling silver and the time it's taken to hand cut and facet and colour match the gemstones, draw the gemstones, the time it's taken to do that chain and the neatness and the precision of it. Literally, our skilled craftsmen who have created this chain for you must have the best eyesight ever. I mean, it is immaculate. Price is coming on screen. We've got literally at $17.95, double it and it will sell out because it's that in demand at the moment. So if you want it, make sure you check out your basket. I've got a lot of you with this in your baskets. If you want to up your order to more than one, you need to be doing it now. It's just an amazing chance, and the reason you're getting it at such a low price, if you do price compare, is because when we bought it, it wasn't so scarce as it is right as now. It's just sort of like, oh my word, all this time I've been saying how rare tanzanite is, and it's true. Yeah. Yeah, it's that rare. It's a scary old situation going on. Wanting Kathleen to all of our anonymous shoppers, and Sasha and Carol and Stephen and Chris and Christine and Deborah and Gloria and Caroline and Sian and Rosemary and Mary. Lots of you there. There are only 6. I've got more than 6 of you on the website with these in your baskets. Check out your basket. 1 post and packaging price all day. 30-day money-back guarantee, free DVD and booklet with your first purchase. And right now I'm going to show you a picture of my little boy, Charlie Pants, because I'm so proud of him. So this morning he's been to Monkey Music, his little music class. I'm absolutely devastated I've missed him graduating. He'll have been given a certificate. So here he is. And this is him walking out of he's got a sticker stuck to near his belly button, I think it looks like. This is him with his certificate. Could he look prouder? And that's him there. That is, he does look like he's just a mini Drew, isn't he? Who's my husband? That is not where he has Monkey Music. It looks like he's perhaps been attending Monkey Music at Oxford or something, at the university. I have no idea where they are. So they'll have gone on some of their daddy and son adventures that they do gallivanting around the place. But there is my little Charlie Pants. Hello, Buster. Yeah, 3 o'clock this morning, and wanted to have a full-blown chat about his trains. Mummy, hello. Charlie goes to sleep. Train, choo-choo, choo-choo, choo-choo. Mummy, train. Yes, go to sleep, Charlie. It's because we've been away for the weekend. It sent them all out of whack. Right then, which one next? Let's go to... Oh, now then, you're going to need these, and they're going to be a great price. Oh, fab. Really lovely colours, brilliant colours of wax cords. You're going to get 10 metres on each reel. Now, these are 1 millimetre thick. We had the leather cord earlier that was 1.5, but these are 1 mil. So you've got this fabulous light green, and then you've got the dark green. Gorgeous. I love this dark blue. It's like a real inky blue. I quite like the idea of macrameing it with the purple, actually. And then you've got that lovely yellow, and then you've also got the black. The black's going to come to you on a reel like this, and the other are going to come on the cardboard cutout. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 60 metres. You all right? Okay. Dion's actually having a moment, and she's going to reveal why in just a moment. She just went, oh. So 10 metres of each colour. FZ. GC83. We're going to do a fabulous Dion price for you on these at £7.95. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pardon? Oh, it's just taken at £6.95, so less than £1 for 10 metres. How much would you pay for a metre of wax cord anywhere else for a metre? You've got, oh my word, £1 a metre. No, 10p a metre. Amazing, 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 amazing. So your colours once again are light green, the dark blue, the purple, and the yellow, and the black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hang on. I said 10p a metre. I'm so sorry. It's more than that, isn't it? 'Cause there's 6. I got in my head there were 7. So more like. Oh, why am I going completely low here? Yeah, 6 metres. What a plonker. Sorry, I registered there were 7. There are 6 metres. 6.95. 0800 644 655. Dion's just double checking that we have got that right for you. 60 metres. It is 60 metres for £6.95. 0800 644 655. And your post and packaging, you only pay it once all day. 1 post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. FZGC83 0800 644 655. Catherine, Alberta, Lorraine, another Lorraine, Marilyn and Sharon, Jill, Joan, Roberta, Alison, Cynthia, Pauline, Sue, Annette, Kathy, another Pauline, 0800 644 655 at 695. Text come in. This is the text that Dion went, oh, this is amazing. So I haven't read it yet. Okay. This is from, hello Mrs. Lee in Kent. How are you? One of our regulars here. I made a chainmail dress a few weeks ago. That's amazing. For my daughter's Women Through History charity dance. She was beau to see her on a night out. It was made of 925 sterling silver jump rings, mostly from JM, and was auctioned afterwards for the Brook, who help donkeys and horses around the world. She said everyone donated some money and was told JM was the best place to get them. The dress made. Come and make the announcement, Dion. How much do you think the dress made at charity? So a dress made out of 925 sterling silver jump rings for chainmail, okay? How much did that dress make for charity?
£12,575. That's amazing, isn't it?
That's amazing.
I know.
Wow.
Good work.
Good work. That's amazing. That was for charity.
Phenomenal. That, incredible.
That's incredible. Oh.
Sterling silver.
And she's also said thank you so much to us for helping, because everyone, she's saying lots of people use JM because with such low prices, and JM don't realise the amount of charities they help. That's amazing. Wow, and good for you. It takes me about a year to make a chainmail bracelet. To make a chainmail dress. Wow. Wow. Thank you for sharing that with us. No wonder you were like, oh, I thought something had gone wrong. She was silent. Dion's never silent. That's amazing. Right then. Should we do some jump rings? So it only seems appropriate, really, doesn't it? Let's do some jump rings. Okay, so which one? Sorry, darling. Not box number 7. 95 sterling silver, 9 carat yellow gold overlay. Let's do it. Right, where are my tweezers? Here they are. Now, again, these are saw cuts, so they're great for chainmail. Also, they're beautiful if you've got a gemstone strand of distinction. So if you have the rubies that we had from earlier, these would be perfect. Absolutely perfect. Have a look at these. And they'll also be great with the ametrine. Now, they're a good size as well, these ones. Let me get the sizes for you in just a moment. Here we go, 7mm. Now, you're going to get 50 in the pack. 925 sterling silver, 9 carat yellow gold overlay. ZLRF28. ZLRF28. Yeah, Mrs. Lee in Kent, could you possibly send us a picture? We would absolutely love it. If you want to email it, you could email it to studio@JewelleryMaker.com. And yeah, if you want to pop it on our Facebook page, studio@JewelleryMaker.com. If you want, actually, if you can possibly put it on our Facebook page and then everyone can see it, that'd be amazing. Over £12,500. Well done. Everyone's buzzing from that piece of information. That is brilliant. The fact that it was for charity is just fantastic. Amazing, amazing. Well, these are indeed 925 sterling silver and jump rings. I wonder how many jump rings, did you count how many you'd used? $50 going on a Dion offer. $9.95, 0800 644 655, $9.95, $50, 925 sterling silver, 9 carat yellow gold plate. Absolutely amazing. Stella and Betty, well done to you. Lauren and Kay, Leslie and Jeanette, Good morning, good morning, good morning. Sue and lots of anonymous people. Fab, 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 fab. Look at the price of those. And obviously we are talking about chainmail, and here are some examples of chainmail, but you can just use them purely as a functional aspect at the end of your necklaces to be then able to attach your clasps, etc. 0800 644 655. We've got lots of people questioning when the macrame board's coming up because it's at the side of me now. We're going to do it now. We'll do it now. Oh, 0800 644 655. Sorry folks, I just needed to adjust my microphone there for a moment. We are now ready and rocking. Ready, yeah. What are we? Ready to rock and roll. Slurping me tea. I really would like to know the theme tune or an actual song that Nana Muscuri sang. It's driving me bonkers. That's potty and bonkers. Bonkers. Quite like that word. Ponkers. Do you like that word, Maggie? Should we use that word?
I think it's a great word.
Ponkers.
I love. Yeah, it sort of describes exactly what you're talking about, doesn't it? Yeah, I think we should. Yeah, making up words is good.
Do you know what? We absolutely should have done what we said we were going to do 4 years ago, and we should have kept a JM dictionary, shouldn't we? The amount of words that have been made up on this show. I think my favourite one is opportunity.
Say that again.
An opportunity.
I've not heard that one before. I know exactly what it means, though. It's really good.
An opportunity to build your stash.
Yeah, yeah.
An opportunity. I tell you, Oxford English Dictionary next year it'll be in. Does that still circulate? Is it still available? I don't know, with all this technological hoo-ha these days, I don't know. Right, we've still got some more of those on offer. $9.95 for 50. $9.25 sterling silver. And I tell you what, if you got those lobster claw clasps earlier as well, they'd be great to go with those. Okay, we're going to do the mini macrame board. So this is the exact professional board that all of our designers use. Every single day you see one on set, you see the larger one. This is the mini one, which is measuring 6 by 9 inches. This is the exact same board that Mark, our resident male macrame expert, obviously we've got lots of macrame experts now, but Mark swears by this, absolutely swears by this, and he was the first one that was to introduce this actually. So within this board you can see you've got your measurements, but the main thing is you've got, rather than using a clipboard and a bulldog clip, this is going to allow you to do so many, gosh almighty, this will sell out. Look at the speed, you're on the phone lines. Now this is really in demand, you can buy it elsewhere, we are so incredibly competitive with the price, and if you want to bulk buy, if you're thinking about teaching, or if you like to do macrame projects but then you like to leave them part way through and perhaps pick up another one, have a few projects on the go, then you really do need one of these. In fact, Maggie is about to demonstrate how you set one of these up.
Oh, right.
Well, the fact that it was right there in front of you and you had your cords, I thought that was an appropriate moment to pop yourself over to. So this is Maggie, she turned it over on the opposite side, but you can use both sides. So you might want to use it plain, you might want to use it there, but literally, it's an opportunity for you to, you tuck your cords in. You can literally have cords going all the way along, you're not limited at all, and you can use it either horizontally or vertically, depending on the design.
Yeah, I'm setting this up for my next demo, so I'm going to use the sari thread in it again. So I've put it in at the 2 of the clips up here, 2 of the notches up here. I'm also going to put some wire into it, and if you're using wire on it, let me just take some wire off. I would use a double notch, so it's not going to slip as much. Quite a lot of designers have more than one of those boards as well. Some, you know, if you're doing sari, ribbon, for example, it's a bit chunkier, so it makes the in comparison to say using wire. So for the wire, I'm going to slot it into one, and I'm going to take it underneath the board and bring it to that one, and that's fairly secure there. And of course that'll get down, slotted down here also.
And now you're ready to set up for your demo for a bit later?
Yeah, I think all the designers do. They use the boards here because they prevent things slipping around.
Yeah, yeah,
and
absolutely.
the surface is nice, things don't roll about in it too much.
Yeah.
They're brilliant.
We do have a lot of people that multi-buy, seriously. Some people, when we have a multi-buy days, a lot of people are buying like, someone's just bought 10 of these, because if you're teaching workshops, they're ideal. They're also a great size to fit in. If you've got a, you know, slightly, if you're like me and you carry a sack around with you for a handbag, it's a bit Mary Poppins like. I don't know what's growing in there, to be honest. Joking. But they're great because you can fit them in your handbag. So perhaps if you're going to be going on, you know, on a plane, you can take this and all your cords. It's an easy size to take away on holiday with you, and it's just really fab opportunity. It's 6 by 9 inches. Now, I've got loads of you who've already got it before we've even put the pricing on screen, but you know we're incredibly competitive price, so you can know you can absolutely trust us. So jump on the phone line. £6.95. Must be the lowest price that you can possibly ever find this at, surely. 0800 644 655. Remember, you've got one post and packaging price. If you want a few of these, get a few of them now. Where it's that must be the lowest price it's ever been to, is it not? Is that the lowest price? Yeah. Lowest price it's ever been to. So I don't think there's been, well, there's never been a better time to get it. 0800 644 655. Take advantage, take advantage, take advantage. £6.95. I also think, how many of you got children going to be on school holidays at the end of the week? This is a really great, you know, the loom bracelets and loom jewellery, loom elastic jewellery is just taken off. Like I was saying, we don't stock, and we are highly unlikely to stock anything ever like that, but we are really thrilled that that's taken off, because surely now that is just the first step for children to start making jewellery. Or anyone of any age range to start making jewellery.
And so, yeah, you can set up a board for them if necessary and just leave them to it.
Yeah.
Cart them around, as you say, in the back of the car. If you're in hospital for any reason, it's good to have in hospital, no needles involved, nothing sharp.
Yeah.
And they're also
great
for
idea.
working in hospital also.
Great idea. Anywhere where you've got a bit of time and you just need to keep either yourself. Also, I think it's just lovely to do with a friend, you know, you're meeting up for coffee and just have a look, you know, shall we meet up this afternoon and do some macrame together? If you've got a charity event and you've been asked if you can donate anything, just making some friendship bracelets to donate, pop a couple of gemstones in there, and bumps the value of the piece up. And it's £6.95. This is going to be a real lifesaver when it comes to your macrame work. It's going to be a really, well, it's essential. I don't see why you should ever struggle to do it without it, to be honest. Now I have to warn you, the next kit that we have coming up, it's going under £20. Here's some examples of macrame pieces on your screen. Under £20 for the next kit, full findings pack, 3 lots of sari threads, three double strands of chips and nuggets, including the most amazing, that Labradorite is stunning, isn't it? Really fab. So £6.95 on the macrame board, lowest price it's ever been to. Lots of you again with these in your baskets. I would really consider getting more than one. We've got loads of reviews on the macrame boards, and there've been people saying, you know, they don't know how they ever cope without it. It's changing macrame experience. You can use more threads, and the more threads you can use, the more the more exciting yours can be. I love these boards, says Susan in FIFO. So impressed with my macrame board that I bought the bigger size one today. Perfect for small projects and travelling. That's from Teresa. Thank you. Thank you to everyone who takes the time to fill in these reviews. Already have the large ones, so may as well have them. Sorry, I can't speak. Superb quality as expected. I'm very happy is Flora in Lanarkshire. This is everybody who's already bought this. £6.95, a great size board for all those occasions when it isn't practical to take the large board. A fab quality item. Thank you very much. And Marcia, fab, I got 2. One for my sister-in-law for her birthday on the 19th. Fab. Fab, 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 fab. Love mine. Love it, love it, love it. Right. We're going to do the last kit of the show, and it's going under £20. Oh yeah. Findings. I love I love these findings. Can I just show you these? Can I? Look at these 15 head pins like this. Aren't they gorgeous? So 15 on the ball head pin and 15 in the featherweight, and the featherweight is like working with a 0.3 wire. Okay, featherweight is 6 centimeters and the other two are just over 5. Now then, you've got the most fabulous findings here, because check out these earring wires. They're fab. This toggle clasp, I love it. It's gorgeous as a pendant as well. Look at the quantity going already. It's going at £20. Fab toggle clasp. You've got your crimp beads. You've got these gorgeous spacer beads. Look at the size of the holes on these spacer beads as well. Fabulous for all the threading materials, because you've got loads of threads will go through those. Jump rings. A metre of chain. Another toggle clasp. All your crimp bead covers. Your shepherd hooks. So 2 pairs of those shepherd hooks. And then your extender chains with the S clasp and the ribbon and cord ends. And you can really take those apart. They're really, really versatile. So those are all your findings. 114 findings and a metre of chain. Chain. Then you've also got all your threading materials, 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metres clear elastic and 80 metres of monofilament. Then, should we have a look at your sari threads? Gorgeous colours, and dare I say Christmas. Christmassy?
They definitely are, yes.
Aren't they? Oh, yeah, the Tuscan Dream Jewellery kit. Thank you, Ollie. Ollie has just said that was very good. Ollie is a professional musician. I take that as a compliment. Well, yeah, he's all right. So the sari threads, fab, and then, right, the gemstones. Gemstones. If you love nuggets and chips, you're going to love this kit, because look at the volume. Oh, real emeralds. Is it? 3x2 up to an 11x1? Yeah. Real emerald. Look at the amount of emeralds. Look. A big pool of real emeralds. This kit's going under £20. Good luck, everyone. And then you've got Labradorite in there as well. Look at the Shilla light. 4x3 up to a 15x4, 84 centimetre strands. So double the length of our typical strands, if actually more so. So the equivalent of 6 strands, many of you would think. And then check this out. I love the different tones that you get in this strand. Amazing seraphinite. 5x2 up to a 13x5, 175 carats in that. Gorge. So for the 3 strands, the equivalent of 6, 3 lots of the sari thread, all of your thread materials, and that full amazing findings pack, which has got some really unique different findings in there. There's nowhere else you'd find this kit at that price that we're about to do. Fact, £17.95. Go. Lots of people multi-buying on this one as well, but look, there's only 34 left. It'll be a sell-out kit. If you've got this in your basket, please make sure you are checking your baskets out. Check it out now. Really beautiful jewellery. Gorgeous jewellery. Now, Maggie, you've got masses and masses left.
Oh, absolutely, heaps and heaps left, yeah.
Heaps left, but we've got some design ideas for you. But obviously the kit could go on and 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 on. How pretty is this? The Labradorite with that silver of the sari thread. How pretty is that? Gorgeous. These earrings are fabulous.
That's the seraphinite or seraphinite.
Oh, there's loads of different ways of saying it. Seraphinite, seraphinite, there's a really weird way of saying it as well.
It's just, it goes on for so long, it's actually seraphinity, or infinity seraphinity.
Oh.
It goes on forever.
Infinity seraphinity. Aye. And then these are, oh, look at those. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Fabulous bracelet, doubled up bracelet here. Look, different ways of wearing that one.
It's actually elasticated as well, so you don't need any clasps on it.
Elasticated through?
Yeah, so I threaded the elastic in the threading pack in and out of the spaces on the knotted cord.
Wow, that's fab. I don't think I've ever seen that done before. We've only got 13 of this left, and we've got lots of you with it on in your baskets. And then this is really lovely as well. This is a sort of a Christmassy feel with that zesty green and the gold. $17.95. So just a few elements, design ideas, but in terms of the volume of jewellery you could make, we could make that probably at least 5 times over.
There's heaps and heaps left, yes. Absolutely loads left. And to get emeralds in there as well for that
yeah.
price.
Oh yeah, emeralds for $17.95 in there.
As well as Labradorite.
Gorgeous, really gorgeous, really, really gorgeous, really, 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 really gorgeous. So
I was going to show you the little bracelet you picked up on there with
I
the
love
Labradorite
that.
and silver.
That's so pretty. Yeah. Bright silver with that Labradorite, it's gorgeous.
So as you saw earlier, I started setting it up on the mini macrame board. Also those are Kumi Hemo discs that you can wrap your thread round, and I find them really useful when you're doing macrame as well.
Okay.
Because
you get those in the Kumi Hemo
you get them in you do, yeah. And so they're really handy to wrap your excess thread round. It saves you dragging it through every time.
Oh, okay, great.
So I've set up, as the lazy strand, the centre strand, I've set up the beading thread and threaded on some Labradorite chips, yeah?
Yeah.
So I've started off the usual square knot, which I'm sure you're kind of familiar with. I'll show you in a second. And then I would slide 4 of the beads up, 4 of the chips up. That seems to work okay. 3 wasn't giving enough. 5 was too many, so I've slid up 4. So to do the square knot, take the top one over and under. There's videos on this as well, isn't there? Not videos, CDs, DVDs even. Yeah. And the strange thing is, when you do this, it slightly sits on top of the Labradorite, so you're getting really good. It's not hiding the Labradorite, it's kind of framing it, you might say. And I think that works well.
Yeah, it does. It's
that
brightness of the silver, it just lifts the Labradorite, doesn't it?
Mm. So just doing a couple of those knots in between. And the reason, of course, that I put it on the thread is it provides a good base for the fixing at the end, the clasp on it. What I do also, when I'm using those bobbins, I've got little holes cut out at the bottom, so I know which is left and right, which is sort of the leading cord.
Oh, what a good idea!
Yeah, some people knot the threads, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that I do this instead. I think that works quite easily.
I sometimes put. There's a type of paper that's sticky on one little bit of it.
Oh yes, I have to think about that one.
Cut that bit off and fold it over so it sticks on itself. So you've got one bit that's got like a little tag on it that peels off, and then you know which is your leading cord. Little Lucy tip for you there. You can have that. I'm not going to charge you. You can have that for free.
That's a bit generous of you.
I know.
Must be because it's Wednesday, midweek special.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I'm upset that I've missed my son's graduation this morning.
So you're giving free presents out, free tips.
Free tips. There he is!
So try and keep your strands, all your strands, when you pull them, try and keep them all the same tension. Otherwise you might get ones that are sort of looping. There we go, that's it. And that's it, as simple as that. So you can imagine with all the thread that you're getting in this pack, all the sari thread, and all the chips you're getting, you could be doing those instead of Christmas cards for people, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Let me just slide those down to complete this knot.
Such a good idea to make Christmas presents, save so much money. And I think there's so much trosh, isn't there?
Is that a word?
When you buy, well, it is in my world. Is it a word?
I don't know, is it going to go in the dictionary, or is it, maybe it's where you live?
Trosh. You know what I mean? If there's a load of trosh.
Is it like a combination of dross and trash?
Probably. Yeah.
We were talking about this in the workshop the other day. I did a workshop at the weekend on wire working because I'm not terribly proficient at wire working, and it was great. It was really good. I attended one as a student, as a learner, so that was with Laura Binding.
She's ridiculously fabulous, isn't she?
She's far too good, isn't she?
Yeah. She's a thief, though.
Is she? In what way?
She stole a pair of earrings that she was wearing the other day.
She didn't, did she?
I didn't put a Labradorite pendant in my pocket and forgot at all. The same day. So yeah, we're both thieves from that day. No, she's fab.
Well, she was talking about funny words they have down her neck of the woods in Gloucestershire. I can't remember it now. It's halfway between a scratch and a graze. It's something like scraze. So just doing another one, and in a second I'll take it off the board. You see what it looks like. I'll just finish this half of the square knot. And I'll just do this last one, and then you'll see what I mean about it framing rather than taking over from the Labradorite. Right, so I'll just unhook it from the board and at this end too. So what I'm doing is going to turn it over. You can see that's the reverse side, and that's how it looks on the top side. Yeah. Shall I just tilt that to the camera? There we go.
That's brilliant.
So it sits quite nicely in your wrist as well. Yeah.
So it's going to be comfy even though you've got chips there.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. Well, as you can see on your screen, there are only 2 of these left. Got a lot to do with it in their basket.
Gosh,
so,
that's gone quick.
It has, hasn't it? Well, it's $17.95 for that.
It's
got real emeralds in it for $17.95. Exactly. Grab it, check out now, and then we'll go to the Wall of Fame. Come on. Come on. A really amazing zesty blue that really it's got a pop to it. This is entry number 13, and this is from Angela in Swansea. Hello Angela, lovely. Here's my entry to the Wall of Fame. It's my second attempt at a wire work pendant. 1mm turquoise wire and 0.4 silver wire, which are both from JM, and the stone is from my stash. Love the show and all the presenters and the designers. Good luck to all the entrants, and that's from Angela in Swansea. Good luck to you there, my lovely. You are number 13.
And this is number 11. And this is Christine Williams, who is in France. Aww. Hi again from sunny France. My entry for the Wall of Fame this week was made with crackled agate and watermelon quartz. It was really popular, and I made and sold 3 sets. I displayed my jewellery with some onyx fruit purchased in France in 1995. It's my pride and joy and beautifully made. Good luck to all my fellow Wall of Famers this week. Lots of love. So there's colours in there, absolutely delicious.
Amazing.
Watermelon quartz, lovely.
Onyx fruit.
Mm.
Wow.
Look at those cherries at the back.
Wow. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Well, good luck to you there. And another one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Number 14, you can see Debbie Bulford wearing this. This is from Linda in Grimsby. Hello, lovely. Hi, all at JM. Here's my entry for this week. Only my second entry. I've used the lemon quartz and chain all from JM, and I'm new to jewellery making and enjoying it immensely. Thank you for your excellent quality goods and service, and all the presenters are just great. Apart from Jenny, who shows her knickers on air. She didn't put that. She didn't write that. I hope to win so I can buy more products to build up my stash, and wish everyone entering all the best of luck. Best wishes from Linda Sykes in Grimsby. Linda, it's a beautiful set. Very Debbie Bulford. Good luck.
Right, and this one is from Julie. I'm not sure where Julie is. Hello all. Hope you like my polymer clay fairy, the first of many. As my daughter wants me to make her a fairy garden.
Oh, yeah.
And then she said decorated with gemstone wind chimes, of course. Well, I love that as an idea.
Yeah.
Gemstone wind chimes. Love the show and hoping for a win, as I'm dying to invest in your leather. Love to all from Julie. That's Julie Young. Fabulous. Something really different.
Yeah, gorgeous, Julie. How lovely, to take it outside the medium of just jewellery making.
Absolutely.
Yeah, really fab. Well, when your garden's complete and you've got all your fairies in it, your wind chimes, send us in a picture. look forward to seeing that. And then the final one for this week's entry is number 15. It's from Jenny in Watford. This is a ring I made for my cousin Laura. She really struggles to get rings to fit, so I've made it for her birthday. It's silver plated wire, purple agate, black agate, milky quartz and hematite. Everything bar the hematite is from JewelleryMaker. Big thanks to all the designers for sharing their creativity. It's very inspiring and greatly appreciated. And that's from Jenny in Watford. Well, Jenny, I'm sure your cousin Laura is delighted with that. It's amazing. Number 15. Good luck. Right. No pressure or anything, but you're pulling them out. So, what we're going to do is we'll draw 2 numbers. Now, even if yours hasn't been seen, you will still have a number allocated to it. And the ones that we show, they're just pulled out at random. So we're going to draw 2 numbers. The first one that we're going to get Maggie to pull out will be for second prize, £50 credited to your account, okay? No pressure. And it's not done on skill or anything, it's literally random numbers. Come on, hang on. Right, okay, everyone happy? Ready? Don't look because there's 2 different types of tickets in there, so just go in, first one you get.
Ooh, I'm about
that one. And it is number 403. We're just going to have a look. Shilpa, congratulations, you've got £50 credited to your account there, my lovely. Took us a while to find the name. Shilpa, congratulations, 403. You've got £50 credited to your account, and then for the £100, that was my drum roll.
You could get a lot with £100, couldn't you?
Yeah.
You could all the
Ready?
kits in a day.
And it is 490. And that is, pardon? Tracy in Wakefield or Tracy Wakefield? Tracy Wakefield, congratulations, they're lovely. 490, £100 credit to your account. Enjoy your spending. Now we are going to go to a break, and when we come back, we've got Dendrite Opal. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing form of opal. We've got that and so much more. Don't go anywhere. It's coming up on the other side of this.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order for just 50p and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from the Genuine Gemstone Company.
The latest edition of the Lure Book is now available. This highly regarded gemstone encyclopedia features over 1,300 pages full of facts and knowledge. Discover the places, the people and the stories behind every gemstone. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Hi Jewellery Makers, if you're a Freeview viewer, you can now continue to watch the show live by switching over to channel 64. Our brand new 24-hour channel is available to the majority of homes in the UK, so grab your remote now to make sure you don't miss a thing. Our commitment here at JewelleryMaker is to provide you with genuine gemstones. Many places might not be able to do that, but we want to guarantee it. So how do we do it? We go to the laboratories and we get tests. We have our own in-house gemologists that can guarantee that when we say genuine gemstones, that's exactly what you're getting.
JewelleryMaker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Join guest designer Debbie Kershaw for the introduction to stamping DVD. Debbie will guide you through many techniques including basic stamping, spacing, multiple wording, stamping onto metal blanks and polymer. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
This is astonishing opal. It's really, really, really rare. And no two pieces are ever going to be set. Yes, it does. Ollie's just said it almost looks sort of like Japanese style, you know, the Japanese paintings. It does. Oh, like me in my kimono style top. Just an aside. KERU69, look at them. Every single one is going to be different. Every single one is a fingerprint of nature. There's a lot of people buying this already. $85 carats. To the person who sent in a picture of me in a comparison to Nana Muscuri, thanks for that. Who's done that? What I want to know is why you've got a picture of me in that top saved. That's horrible. Definitely separated at birth, says Michelle. All right, do that. No, you'll see where I've been eating my chicken in the break. No, I think, do you know what? I take it as a compliment. Yeah, thanks very much, Ollie. No, she looks very fresh, but she's probably been photoshopped and wearing a lot of makeup because she's having a photo done, so that's why I look haggard. Where's that picture from, Michelle? That's horrible. When was that? It can't be back in the day because we've got the frames behind us. I need some news. Wow, okay. Well, that just, the phone lines have gone bonkers, so it just proves I don't need to say anything. It does though, doesn't it? When they're flying out and I don't have to say anything about it, it goes to prove the in-demand nature of these, the rarity of them, and how they're absolutely incredible. I do think you've got a really good point there, Ollie, about them having this sort of Japanese feel to them. I think they're gorgeous. And they go from a 6x4 up to a 10x6. Now it's 18 centimetres from bead to bead. KERU69. Okay, here we go. $11.95, and it's genuine. It's completely natural opal. African opal, dendrite opal, 85 carats. Well done, Michelle and Zena, Elspeth, Jane, Pat, Sheila, Louise, Diane, Angela, Nicholas, Margaret, Linda, Gillian, Jacqueline, Linda, Tracy, Carol, Cherie, loads of you there. $11.95 for 85 carats of completely natural opal that is giving you this naturally occurring monochrome feel. Vivian and Tracy, make sure you're checking out your baskets as well as lots of anonymous people on the website. Christine, Joan, Anne and Margaret. Denise and Michelle and Jill and Anne, well done, you've just got yours. Good luck, folks, because these are absolutely beautiful. We've got a mega findings offer coming up in a moment. Nana Muscuri at her very best, it says. In other words, does she usually look a bit haggard? Is that what I $11.95, 85 carats. 0800 644 655. It's better than the comparison my mum and dad used to say. When I had a fixed brace and headgear, they used to call me Hannibal Lecter. That's my mum and dad. I wasn't even old enough to know what they meant. They just used to say, "No, not Hannibal." Does it explain a lot? I know, headgear and still my teeth aren't right. Can imagine what they were like before, vile. Right, $11.95. Gorgeous. Almost gone, folks, almost gone. My word, have we got a monster findings pack next. KERUC69. Visa and MasterCard. Oh, hang on. The offer that we're doing next, is it for... Your kit... What? You have to buy the next offer. And there's more. There's more. Cassie, keep me in Sarah like you have it up. Oh my word, right, $11.95 on these. How many have we got left there, Dion, darling? We had how many? Well over 100 of these have gone. We've got a few remaining at $11.95. So if you're umming and ahhing about it, just go for it. It's only $11.95. They're so different. And to have that little silver colour bead in between. So from bead to bead, it's measuring 18 centimetres. 85 carats. 0800 644 655. Okay. Now then. Right. Oh my word. You're going to get 8 different findings packs. Now there's a staple essentials in each findings pack, which are things like your crimp beads and your wowzers. Wow. My information goes on for pages and pages and pages. Kerry, if I just tilt the board up slightly, so, right, each findings pack has got 114 findings in and a metre of chain. So let's call it 115 findings. 115, 230, or you can, hang on, what's 115 times 8? 800 and 9, oh, why have I gone completely, pardon? 920, thank you. Oh, it says approximately 928. Okay, 928 findings. Right, so your staple essentials in all of them, you're going to be getting crimp beads, crimp bead covers, jump rings, and then they start to differ slightly. Oh goodness, no, and shepherd hooks, and no, because that one's got, no, that's got something different in as well. Right, we've got 3 different slides showing you all the different ones. So they're going to differ slightly. You're going to get 3 packs in the silver colour, 3 packs in the yellow gold colour. They all come with ribbon cord extender chains in, by the way, and 1 pack in the rose gold colour and 1 pack in the antique bronze colour. You are about to get the best deal that has ever been done on a collection of findings packs. Now here's the reason why. We're going to have to do something quite drastic because it's very hot weather out there and we're competing with keeping you out of the garden. Cassie, you've set these out brilliantly, hun. They've all got shepherd hooks in. These ones have got slightly different shepherd hooks. They're all going to differ slightly, but you get 45 head pins in every single pack. Now, you get 15, you're always going to get 15 ball head pins, 15 featherweight round head pins, and then each pack has got 15 extra different ones. So I'll show you. So you're going to get 15 of the stars. In this one, you get 15 of the flowers. Oh, you need this offer so desperately. I've got people buying 2s and 3s of this offer. Oh, the price that you're seeing it at, by the way, you're not going to be paying that price. This is what you would pay for all the packs. So you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs. It would usually cost $75.60, which is just so incredibly competitive anyway. We're going to do such a good deal. So then you've got the little stars, the gold in the flowers, the golds in the squares. This is how they all differ for their head pins. So you're going to get 30 base head pins on all of them in all 9 packs. Then you're going to get the rose gold colour in the stars, and then in the antique bronze they're in the stars as well. The stars are the most popular ones. You're going to get different types of chain in all of them. So if I show you the silver, you get 1 metre of this chain, you're going to get 1 metre of this chain, 1 metre of this chain, metre of this chain, a metre of this chain, a metre of this chain, a metre of this chain, and a metre of this chain. Do you know what? Let's just talk the reality of this for a moment. When you make jewellery, you are forever going to need findings. So why on earth would you ever pass up an opportunity? This price is not going to be your price, and it's flying out. It's flying out. How many of these offers have we got available? We're just going to work that out for you. Once they've gone, it'll be back up to $75.60. Because to buy them all individually, it costs $75.60, which is amazingly low, by the way. Amazingly low. Less than £10 it works out as a pack already. You are going to love this so much. It's going under £70. It's going under £60. for everything for 928 findings, and I'm not talking about just little tiny balls here, we're talking about substantial findings. $49.95 for 8 packs. 3 in the silver colour, 3 in the gold colour, 1 in the rose gold colour, 1 in the antique bronze colour, and you're going to get things like this. Literally, when it arrives at your front door, you are going to feel nauseous with excitement. This is when you need your plastic storage boxes, because then you can just spend all afternoon. I love that moment when you just start sorting. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. And getting yourself organised, I love it. I'm so excited. $49.95, this is lower than we can get it at staff cost. 0800 644 655. Loads of our designers are jumping on the phone lines and getting this. Hello, you lot. 0800 644 655. Less than £50 for that volume of findings.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Absolutely amazing.
It means you'll never be stuck for a colour again. You'll always have something for everything you're making.
Yeah.
None of this rushing around trying to sort of rescue old bits of jewellery and chop bits off of them.
No, and also no last minute going out and buying things because you've just run out of it at a local bead shop. Gemma Crow has admittedly had to do that a few times, and my word, she paid way over the odds for them because she's not buying from us here. So it's just build up that stash. Well done, Lucia and Marlene and Julia and Asunta and Sharon and Carolyn and Jeanette and Zena and Margaret and Kerry and Beverly and Hilary and Celine and Laura. Just loads. Take advantage of this. Is your deal, folks. Less than £50. It's ridiculous. ZGG C69. I want to see who's going to be the person who buys the most. I like that. Because if you're teaching workshops as well, oh my word, these could actually be devoured up in a couple of workshops, depending on how many people and what you're doing. You could also just sell them on. And you could sell them on in the organza gift bags because it's got none of our branding on. Yeah, amazing. Amazing. So, I mean, you get 8 packs, so 3 in the silver colour. They all differ slightly, so they've all got the exact same base essentials. Crimp bead covers. I mean, just things like you get these different shepherd hooks in this pack. You get your base essential shepherd hooks in all of them, and then usually you've got 2 pairs of the essential base ones, and then in this one, these ones slightly differ, but you get 2 pairs of these in each pack anyway. Like in this one, it differs with this, and then you've also got, oh gosh, you've got loads of extra bits. You get 8 meters of chain. In this pack, a main difference is the toggle clasps in there. On this one, you see, this is just beautiful. This is an amazing, oh, you're just gonna love it. If you've just tuned in, we are seriously doing 928 findings for $49.95. So this is 8 packs of findings, 8 packs of findings. In this one, for example, your chain differs, and you've got these amazing shepherd hooks. I know Gemma Crow's a big fan of those shepherd hooks. You get things like 10 of these spacers, beautiful. Well, that's 5p a finding. That's 5p for a metre of chain. Bonkers. It's absolutely bonkers. Each pack's going to have 3 extended chains and rubber cord ends in them. The rose gold colour, it's just beautiful. 40p for 8 metres of chain it'll work out at. Yeah, crazy if you work it out per finding. Crazy. Absolutely bonkers. Gorgeous rose gold colour there. And then in the antique bronze, you've got this shape again, which I just think is beautiful. Just for your head pins, for the volume of head pins. I mean, you get 45 in each pack. So you get you're going to get 15 of the base head pin, which is these ones. So here you go. You're going to get 35 of that, 15 of that style, 15 of the featherweight, and then each pack's got a different 15. So some of them have got stars, some of them have got flowers, some of them have got little squares. 0800 644 655, you're still flying in. How many have we got left? Pardon? Okay, we've got a good stock quantity left, which is why we've got such a low price on this. Oh, 0800 644 655, right. Who hasn't got these yet? Can you please text in and tell me your reaction to this ridiculous offer? Now you can text into 60777 or you can send us a web comment. Both options are completely free. Sorry, I just hit my microphone. Apologies for that. And we're going to do some sapphires in just a moment. But let me know what you think of this ridiculous offer. 60777. It's amazing. As someone who just texted in, what would you do with a head pin? Hello, darling. I'm new to this and just wondered, what do you do with the head pin? Sorry for the silly question. Thanks, Laura. That is no such thing as a silly question. Hun, if you've never made a piece of jewellery before, how on earth would you possibly know? Okay, so with your first purchase, I'm still here, you're going to get, just in case, a free DVD and booklet. Okay, we're going to give you this completely free. A head pin is effectively, if you were going to make, in its most basic sense, an earring, you would pop your beads onto here, cut it off with your wire cutters at the length that you want it to be with enough excess, and then make a little loop ready for your earring wire to go onto. You can actually make your own earring wires out of them. You can use this to start your own chain. This is an example of what's on your free DVD. So this is making a shepherd hook out of your head pin, so making your own ear wire. A head pin, the reason probably why I really focused in on a head pin then, a head pin is an essential, what we call a finding. A finding is the terminology for the wire parts of making jewellery, basically, the wire findings. So it's not a silly question at all, hun. I would say go for anything. Now, with your first purchase, as with all of them, you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. But hun, if you join us today, we're going to give you 20% off your whole day's shopping today. So call up, speak to the call centre, or log in and set your account up online. It's only $2.95 for all of your post and packaging all day. We're going to send to you this free DVD and booklet anyway. 0800 644 655. Now, not only are we here available 24 hours a day, we've got a customer service team you can call. We've got jewellery makers here 24 hours a day, but also our amazing viewers are just fab. So if you can get onto Facebook, if you've got any questions, people are there to help you out all the time. You can pop onto YouTube, and all of our pre-done shows, all of our pre-recorded shows are on there. All the shows that have gone out live, unfortunately, we can never say goodbye to those shows anymore because they're now up on YouTube. Gutted. Bad hair day, forever to be remembered. Here we go. Beverly in Staffordshire. Oh my word! I was just trawling the website to top up and was going to buy four findings packs for £39.80. I am now so happy. Thank you, JM from Beverly. Beverly, buy a few, doll. Honestly, get that offer twice. Honestly, because if you're a jewellery maker, you're always going to need them. When we visited Bath a while ago, oh, don't even go there, because I think I told you about some things that I'd seen. I had a look in their local bead shop. They were selling 2 parts of toggle clasps separately. Why would you sell them separately? £1.80 each half. Helen in Bedfordshire. £1.80 each half. £3.60 for a toggle clasp? Really? I'd buy this too if I got 20% off. Bargain for a newbie. Yeah, Louise Squeeze, I know, doll. Bargains every day. Lucy, Lucy, Lucy! You are such a fabulously enthusiastic jewellery maker seller. I'm supposed to be on holiday and stay at home, saving money. But no! Doll, come on now. How can you not be enthusiastic with an offer of 8 findings packs for $49.95. I told you we had to do something because, quite frankly, we've got less people watching today because, rudely, God has given us some sunshine. How rude. Is it still sunny out there? Anne's just arrived in. Anne is here, the fabulous Anne, for this afternoon. Anne, what have you got this afternoon? Are you working your magic with polymer again? Hang on one second. What? I need to see this.
Oh, no.
Yes, no.
I went a bit mad.
the longest she's ever seen me not speak. Anne.
Wow.
It took 3 days. Does Becky want the afternoon off? That's extraordinary. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Tune in for the Designer Inspiration show this afternoon. Yes, you can take it back. She's like, don't you damage my and that is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Wow, wow, wow. What a reason to stay tuned today. And so we move on. Another reason to stay tuned is blue sapphires. We're going to do, are you serious? These are completely natural blue sapphires. Oh my word, if you do bridal jewellery, pop one of these in for you, something blue for the bride. Blue sapphires, we're talking about September's birthstone. It'll be here in 6 weeks. Not wanting to rush through the year, but maybe 6, 7 weeks will be in September. Yeah. 50 carats. What was that, sorry? Your 20% off for the new buyers is only for their first purchase and doesn't include daily deals on air. Don't want JM to getting into trouble from Eleanor. Oh, hang on 1 second. Is it just website? Yeah, if you sign up for the newsletter. So if you go to, what we need you to do is basically, if you sign up for the newsletter, so it's 20% off, you need to go online, and if you have any problems with that, speak to our call centre. So it's when you've made your purchase and you sign up to the mailing list. So that's when you make your first purchase and you sign up to the mailing list. Yeah, fab. We're just confirming all of that. ADRU46. Eleanor, thank you for drawing that to our attention. We are just going to be clarifying that to make sure everyone's singing off the same hymn sheet. "24 centimetres on the strand." I'm just going to get clarity on that offer once again for you. ADRU46. Oh my word, genuine natural blue sapphires, 5x3 up to an 8x6, 24 centimetre strand. $6.95. Take advantage. 0800 644 655 ADRU46. Vivian, Jodie, Caroline, $6.95 for completely natural sapphire. 0800 644 655. One post and packaging price all day. ADRU46. Wendy, Denny, anonymous, lots and lots of anonymous people there. £6.95, Visa and MasterCard. There's loads of you flying in for this. This is natural blue sapphire for $6.95. So all that's happened is, rather than being highly polished and faceted, they're literally just cut into these gorgeous little nuggets. Oh, 0800 644 655. Well done, Sheila, Joy, Caroline, Jennifer, Denny, Sharon, Deborah. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. 50 carats of completely natural sapphire. Amazing. £6.95. ADRU46. Of course, you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee. 30-day money-back guarantee, and completely unconditional. They're absolutely gorgeous. Good luck, everyone. I've got lots of people multi-buying on that one as well. Free phone number. ADRU46. "24 centimetre strand." Good luck, everyone. They're just amazing, aren't they? I think crocheting with even with the sari thread and that look would be gorgeous. What would you do with them, Maggie?
I'd have to pad them out with something, you know, put something else with them, but I'd want something that's not going to sort of really conflict with them.
Have you seen these? I've seen them before with pearls.
Oh, that sounds lovely. That would work really well, yeah. I was thinking sort of a clear crystal would work with it as well.
Like
clear quartz, yeah. I think that would work rather nicely. They look really, really nice there, yeah.
Gorgeous. They're complete natural colour. Stunning, stunning, stunning at £6.95. We've got so much more still to bring to you. But we're going to go to a quick break and we'll see you on the other side of this.
Join guest designer Sarah Elvin and get creating stunning designs in no time with this Kumihimo introductory DVD. The easy-to-follow steps shown on this DVD will make you feel like you have your own personal tutor and will guide you through a variety of techniques to get you started. To get your hands on a copy, simply contact our call centre. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Get involved with JewelleryMaker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with JewelleryMaker.
Did you know that the JewelleryMaker phone number is free from a UK landline? Now you can spend those extra pennies on more shopping.
Oh my word, this strand of smoky quartz is amazing. So Eleanor, thank you very much for your text message. That's allowed us now to clarify a miscommunication within our team, and I do hugely apologise for that. I wasn't trying to mislead anyone at all. It's been a miscommunication. So just to clarify, the 20% discount you get as a new customer for your whole day's purchase is off web products only. Okay, so hugest apologies, miscommunication, and I have been misinformed, hence why I was telling you. I would never want to mislead you, as always. We would never want to mislead you. So just to clarify, 20% off your web purchases. So get shopping. Right, come on, let's crack on with these then. Now, they're amazing smoky quartz. They're really, really lovely, and they're faceted rondelles. They go from a 3x2 up to a 5x3, and it's a 31 centimetre strand. Now, that's 31 centimetres from bead to bead. I can see these in a lovely tiara technique, wire wrapped onto a comb or a little tiara. They'd be gorgeous, wouldn't they? Look at that. LHRU14. So they go from a 3x2 up to a 5x3, 31 centimetres. Pardon? Right, we are seriously going to Tinseltown on the price. We've got literally about 25 minutes left of this show, and we are seriously going to throw bargain after bargain after bargain at you. Dion's in the hot seat, and with Dion in the hot seat, oh yes, Take advantage. Sylvia, straight one, straight into the hit. $6.95. I've always wanted to be an auctioneer. Do you think I could do it? I really hope that I haven't been disrespectful to auctioneers. I just don't. I think it's the most fascinating thing to do. I don't know how they do it. It's because I've been watching. You thought I was commentating on a race. It is a little bit of a race to get these. $6.95. Look at the quality. Now they are Brazilian smoky quartz, and lots of you know my feelings about quartz from Brazil. It's my favourite source because you do get that clarity as well as a really good balance of clarity and colour. Beautiful sparkle coming off those. So every single one is stunningly faceted. Well done Maria and Sasa and Sylvia and Vivian and Lynn. And I do think about all those findings that you've just bought on that amazing offer. I'm just going to pop these up to my décolletage, if I may. How gorgeous are those? Really gorgeous, really, really, really gorgeous. Do you know what? I think these would look really lovely with that offer that we did on the seed beads earlier. Don't you think? They were the 3mm seed beads, because the Mookaite look amazing with them, the Carnelian look amazing with them. They're all fab, 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 fab. Clear quartz would look amazing with them. I actually love these as well. If you make your own chandelier drops out of your head pins and do, chandelier style earrings, or lots of tassels of chain, and lots of little smoky quartz just tasseling and moving around, and then they sparkle, they just look gorgeous. And I really like them because they remind me of chocolate. Maggie, go on. I know you're a fan of chocolate because you devoured some in the break. We both
How
had a
did
little
you
bit.
know that?
Because you told me.
Oh right, okay. I thought you'd seen me.
No.
I only nibbled away at it. I didn't have too much of it.
Oh, I shoved a big amount of food in my mouth at the same time as well, so that's why I saw you. £6.95. They're gorgeous, aren't they?
Liking those? Yep.
Yep, another
I can add them
purchase
to my
done.
list of things I like. Yes.
Yes. And liking those. Yep. Ollie's just an impression of you. Liking those. Yep. And where should we go to next then, Dion Doll?
I'll get them later.
Now then, I'd like to talk to you about these, Maggie, because it's fair to say that you had a bit of a palpitatory moment on arrival this morning.
I'd have loved those. In fact, I actually ordered some. I've got some at home. I've not used them yet, but they're fantastic if you're doing kumihimo or macrame.
Got to spread them away
And
from each
some
other
of them,
a
I
bit.
think, are the twisted ones as well, aren't they?
I love magnets. They make me giggle. I'm having to spread them out quite a lot because they just keep wanting to be near each other. These are ace, yeah, so I'm spreading them out because the magnets on them are quite strong. Obviously, if you have any heart condition at all and you have a pacemaker fitted, then please, oh hello, as you can see they're very strong, please stay clear of magnets, but if you have a heart condition, just speak to your doctor. Okay, and that's something that's worth advertising as well if you're selling your jewellery on and it's got any magnets as part of it. Oh, that's really funny, they keep wiggling. I've always found magnets really funny. Ready? Watch, go on, just amuse me for a minute. Do you think I'm sleep deprived? Oh, love it. This is fun. Okay, so Maggie.
Yesy.
How are we using these then?
I would put them on the end of kumihimi cords. Glue
So
them
you
in.
literally you'd literally glue
Glue them in, yeah.
And these are fab because they've got the extra safety mechanism to them as well, haven't they? You can see you just twist them and then they clip in for security. So you're going to get... so simple. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 in the rose gold colour. 5 in the gold colour, in the yellow gold colour, and they're the smaller ones. Okay, so that's that. Oh, oh dear. So these fit a 3mm thickness. Okay, the small ones fill a 3 mil, and then the bigger ones got 2 different styles, 5 of each. So these are the yellow gold colour. The magnet is so strong. You won't have to worry at all about that coming off. That's fab, because some magnet... Oh! Ollie's going to buy me some magnets for Christmas. I love it. So these fit 6 millimeters, as do these, okay? So 6 millimeters, you'll get into, I'm saying 6 millimeter cords. You get way more than that. That's massively bigger. Oh, 5 pieces of 6 mil cord in there, and 5 pieces of 3 mil cord in that one. Wow. Oh, hang on, no, you get 5 of each of these. No, it's 6. I'm just trying to work out. No, that is 6 millimeters. Ignore me, I'm talking trosh. I'm thinking I'm Nana Muscuri, I'm forgetting who I am. Oh, 0800 644 655. Clasp it. 19.95 for 20. We're going to go lower. Really? We're going to price destroy as the heat wave continues. 0800 644 655. 14.95 for 20. Maggie, obviously you've seen the price of these elsewhere for 20. Even for 20 of the small ones for 14.95, but you get 10 of the small ones and then 10 of the larger ones as well.
They're really nice quality. I mean, you can pay a lot for them and you get all sorts of different types, but that's a brilliant price. That's a really, really good price.
Incredibly strong magnets. I'm going to show it again.
They're great for people who've got any problems with
dexterity issues.
That's it.
Absolutely.
Yep. I was trying to think of the word there and I wasn't managing.
And just doing up a bracelet yourself anyway can be a little bit of a pain, can't it? With lobster claw clasps. So it's easy when it's on your neckline because you can turn it around to the front and then twist it around again. But with a bracelet, fab. So $14.95. Thank you so much for joining us today and staying with us in the fun and frivolities. Oh! Look, you don't have to have them together. Look. I don't know if Charlie's ever seen a magnet.
Oh, you can get magnetic toys, can't you?
Oh no, of course he's got fridge magnets, what am I talking about? He's got loads.
Yeah, but they're not as fun as those, are they?
No, they're not. I don't think he's seen a magnet outside of, other than a fridge magnet. He's got lots of letters, because obviously we're teaching him to read at the age of 19 months. He's nearly 20 months. My boy's growing up. Do you know what? That is such a good point. Ollie's just made, babies and young children, when they pull on jewellery, that is such a good point. If you had it as a magnet, 0800 644 655. Check it out. How cool is that? They're all stuck together because they're magnets. How cool is that? $14.95, easily pleased. Right, where should we go to then, Sodom? Oh, now, chain. This is gorgeous because it's a rose gold colour. Pardon? This is lovely chain. Really, really, really lovely chain. This is rose gold plated. It's not just rose gold colour, it's rose gold plated copper chain. Do you know what? I need to take it off the reel because that's not showing you a true colour. It looks a bit darker. Now you're going to get 10 metres, huge amount. The average length chain in the UK is about 45 centimetres. So if you think about it, you're going to get at least 20 chains from this. Beautiful. That's 9 carat rose gold plated. 9 carat rose gold plated, 10 metres. I don't think I've ever seen the reels of the rose gold plated before.
No, I
Have
haven't
you?
either. Nope.
No. Zena and Mary and Anna, well done, first one's in there. Now they're 4 by 3 millimetres, the links. Good size links to be able to thread other threads through and also to be able to hang charms. Really, really very, very pretty. Now the rose gold colour as well is incredibly flattering. It's great for mixing and matching with your other metals as well. QEAZ80 0800 644 645 and it's just £24.95 for 10 metres. Beautiful, well done Beth and Cynthia, you've got yours as well. 10 metres. And remember, of course, it is only one post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. And just to clarify again as well, you will be able to receive a 20% discount if you are a new buyer for any purchases you make on the website today, and that's collectively at the end of the day you'll get a 20% discount if you just sign up to our newsletter after you, well, when you've made your purchases at some point today. So £24.95 for this chain on the show today on 0800 644 655. Well done Maureen and Helen, Linda and Beth. That's beautiful. I'm just going to hold it to my neckline. Okay, we're going to move on. Okay, which one, sorry Dom? To my right or to my left? To the left, to the left. Oh, big whopping threading pack. Amazing threading pack. Today is a great opportunity to get all of your threading materials together. Oh, look! Look, 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 look. Okay. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Okay, so satin cords. You're going to be getting loads. Gorgeous. Satin cords, all of these satin cords, and you're going to be receiving 5 metres of 1 mil satin cord in each of these colours, okay? Oh, that's a great way of showing it, thank you. Then you're also going to be receiving yeah, Alicia's gone, you're right there, having fun making your little display. Yes, thank you. Right, you've got your suede cord in the pink sparkle. You've got 50 metres of the rose gold colour beading thread, 6 metres of clear elastic, and 80 metres of monofilament. Then you're going to get a beautiful metre of the rose pink shibori ribbon, and that's 3.8 centimetres in its depth. And then 3 different types of organza ribbon, 5 metres of each. So you've got the light orchid, the light pink, and sherbet. Beautiful, isn't it? Sorry, garden rose. Apologies. It's garden rose, light orchid, and sherbet for the organza ribbon. Right, all of these threading packs. Now, if, of course, we've been talking earlier about the fact it is school holidays soon and you're wanting to be getting children perhaps into making jewellery, especially if they've got into making the loom bracelets recently, and all the loom different types of jewellery. I think you can make necklaces and all sorts. Something like this is great for starting off in macrame, particularly with satin cords, because satin cords are very forgiving, aren't they, Maggie? If you go wrong.
Yeah, the nicest, they're quite slidey for what, you know, you don't get caught up with them, they sort of slide around quite slidey.
Yes, but yeah, I know exactly what you mean by that. Yeah, you don't.
So they're easy to work with, they're easy to tension right, and they just always look good, and they're great. I think they're really good for children to work with because usually they're forgiving, and they feel nice, they look good, and even if you make a complete mess of them, they still look good at the end of it. So yeah, I think that's a really good kit. I don't think lads would like it as much as girls, though. I think girls would love that pack. I think it's real fairy tale princess.
Yeah, it is. And then you can see them perhaps making bracelets and things for their dollies. I used to do that. So we are seriously going to do an amazing offer on this one for you. FHGC97. This is my display. Can I do it in a display? $12.95, folks, $12.95, going even lower for everything. This is amazing value for money. $9.95. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Giving you 40 meters of satin cord. 40 meters of satin cord. 5 meters of suedette. 50 meters of beading thread. 6 meters of clear elastic. 80 meters of monofilament, a meter of shibori ribbon, and 5 meters of each type of organza ribbon, giving you 15 meters in total. Now that is a lot of thready materials. That's a lot, and great value for money. It's a lot of thready materials, a lot. Thank you for that contribution, Ollie, that was amazing. He went, it's a lot. I can't believe I've done the whole show on live TV with sellotape holding my glasses together. I've never felt so sophisticated in all my life. FHGC 9700800 644 655. Well done, Jolanta and Sharon and Sue and Jill and Gillian and Beryl, Dorothy, Linda and Laura. And of course we are fastly brewing closer to the most ridiculous designer inspiration show. That it's just, I've never seen anything like it. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It's my one arm chicken dance. Right. Which one do you want to go to next, Dion? Just bear with me a sec, we're just going to work out which one we're going to go to next. Yay! She knew. Because earlier, you know, when I said, oh, is that supposed to be in there? I was talking about this gorgeous cabochon. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. You've got a beautiful collection of sodalite, and it just goes to show how different the same gemstone can be in different cuts. Now that cabochon is sensational, isn't it? It's 25 by 18. You've then got dinky, gorgeous little dinky seed beads at 2 millimeters. Trapezoid beads, 12 by 8. And then these are amazing. They're top drilled rounds.
Fine, thanks.
Top drilled rounds. The difference that you can get, literally, you know bubble style bracelets. So if you were to put a bead around on a head pin and do a big wrapped loop or a big coil and then thread onto elastic, and you create a bubble bracelet, a bubble bracelet, you can achieve a very similar effect actually, just literally by stranding that onto elastic. They all bunch together really, really beautifully. So a very, very different look, giving you a gorgeous little drop. So those are your top style, top drilled rounds. Then you've got top drilled trapezoids. The dinkiest, most gorgeous little seed beads, which are great for soutache. Dinky little 2 mil seed beads. And then look at that cabochon. A cabochon. A cabochon.
I always forget
that. Excuse me. I haven't had my 40 woodbines to do that today. Right, 10 carats in the seed beads, 120 carats in the trapezoids, 15 carats on the cabochon, and 80 carats in the top drilled. Are you ready? $12.95 for everything. Oh, it's a whack it on your order, Jobby. Whack it on the order. Do you know what? This would actually look lovely with the fabulous Anne-Marie and what she's wearing this afternoon. One post and packaging price. Holly and Beverly, Michelle in Northamptonshire, Cushy and Mona and Anne. This is called So Delightful because it is so delightful. Did you name that? Dion did that, and it's blue. So for all of you Dionites out there that love blue gemstones like Dion, this is the one for you. Go for it, go for it, go for it. Few more of those available. Got lots of you appearing. Maybe you're just a bit sick of the sun and you started to come in. Or is it starting to rain? Is it hot out there, Anne? Too hot? Dare we use that word? Pardon? It is for a wee Scottish lass. Was that a good accent then? Better than Mel Gibson's. Anything would be, to be fair. It was a bit dodge, wasn't it, in Braveheart, really? It was. 12, I'll take that as a compliment then. $12.95, we're going to move along. Okay, bear with me a second. Oh, now, this one. Yeah, these are fabulous. In fact, they're phenomenal. Phenomenal. They're amazing. That's amazing. The tool that you're going to get here makes your own jump rings. I don't know if you can see, just behind there is a plastic plate. What you do is on the plate, it's got a little handle, and you twist one of these into where it's very clearly see where you twist it in. You then wrap wire tightly around them, and in doing so you will create very much like you would a coil on a gizmo, but you get the sizes that are much larger: 10, 12, 14 and 16. You then snip them up and you've got your own jump ring, so it can save you a lot of money. I tell you what, if you want to make a dress like we heard from Mrs. Lee Kent, yeah, 0800 644 655. $7.95, and I tell you what, that's a really great, I think, as an investment tool. You're going to always use it. It means that you've got scope for making your own jump rings in the wire as well that corresponds to the pieces of jewellery that you're making. Because how often do you get jump rings in fuchsia or in the teal or in the exact copper, or even just, you might get jump rings in antique bronze, but it's not the same antique bronze as your wire, or there's a slight change in the hue of the gold. So it means that your wire pieces will be really consistent with the colour of your jump rings as well. So TJZX54, it's a great purchase. Have you used one of these, Maggie?
I've not, no. I'm just looking at them. I think they look really good and really useful.
Really substantial as well. Incredibly hard wearing.
Right, I might have to order myself one of those.
At $7.95, I think it'd be rude not to, quite frankly, Maggie.
Do you think I should order two, just so I can make them quicker?
Yeah. In a word, yeah. Yeah, I've known people to use these for lots of different things. It's great for even just getting consistent sizes if you're wanting to make circles for pendants and all sorts of things. So $7.95 bargain. Right, we're going to scoot back over to Maggie and see how she's done with her challenge, but we have been gas bagging a lot, so I don't expect her to have done anything. But she has! Now, the challenge that we gave to Maggie at the start of the show was simply 2 strands of fluorite, and basically said, help yourself to whatever. And this is what Maggie is. They're beautiful. This jewellery is gorgeous. Talk us through what you've done, and some more as well.
That's not quite finished. Right,
gorge.
Well, because we said at the beginning they're a bit like sort of softened bicones. I thought, well, the ladder weave. So I started off with a little ladder weave bracelet, but I sorted out the colours.
Yeah,
it's got a definite purple and a definite mint green and a definite lemon in there. So I sorted them out so the colours would be. So I could play with the colours in a slightly different way rather than having them random. Yeah.
Gorgeous. So that's interesting to just see there as well, and useful to note how Maggie's finished it off just with the jump rings and popping on the chain and the S-clasp. Gives that a really nice finish. Okay.
Then what did we move on to? Then the one that's on the white bust at the end there. With the,
Love that.
It's really spring-like, isn't it?
That is so
I don't know why,
pretty.
but it's really spring-like. So that's got some draped chain. It's got a little bit of gizmoed wire. It's got some little bits of odd wire at the end.
Did you use the wax Y cone?
I did, yeah. I didn't use all of it. Just use a tip of it. Yeah, I really like the wax Y cone. I think it's a really useful tool. And then just a bit of cord. So that's some.
And at the end of your cord, you've used the cord extender chain, ribbon cord ends there, again that attaches onto the S-clasp. Fab. This chain here. Oh look, you've made
tassel.
That's lovely to have the clasp at the front because it's a lovely little feature and a tassel with all those purpley tones. Lovely.
Simple little pair of earrings.
Yeah,
similar to the tassel really, it's like individual elements, but I rather like those ear wires.
Yeah,
that was in the pack I was using earlier on today, the findings pack. And then the last one was...
That's fab.
So that's really a beaded bead.
Yeah, without the beads inside it.
Without, yeah. Well, yeah, so it's just put onto a piece of that turquoise cord.
How easy is that?
And it went together really nicely. Differently to what I expected, but just quite nice, I thought, really.
Fab. Well, thank you so much. And there we are at the end of the show. So, Maggie, when are you back with us?
Next week, I think it's Monday.
Monday next week, so make sure you stay tuned. I'll be back with you. I'm sorry, I'm back with you Friday. I know, I'm annoyingly on a lot at the moment. That's irritating, isn't it? So do stay tuned though. You've already had a little bit of heads up. This afternoon, be prepared to be wowed. I can honestly say there's never been a designer inspiration, anything like it before. I think it's safe to say that Anne has exhausted herself as well as excelled in everything that she's achieved for this afternoon. So do stay tuned. Remember, you can keep adding to your order for one post and packaging price. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for all the giggles. Nana Muscuri no more. Glasses being fixed. See you soon. Okay. Bye.
Bye, everyone.